Off there, and it's won by St. Mary's. Foul there on 13, Philomena O'Connor. Foul on it's number 9. Philomena O'Connor. He's over to number 11, Mary Hurley. That's a good ball inside. That's great score there. And Miriam Lean. Foul there on Miriam Lean. She missed the first one there. It's number 4, Orla Lane. He scored the second one, up 2 points to 1. Here in favour of St. Mary's. The square up there by Julianne O'Connell. Good rebound. Good forward here in the hands of number 10, Aisling Scanlon. She gets a shot off. Unlucky there. Good rebound there by Julianne O'Connell again. Philomena O'Connor brings the ball up the court. Philomena O'Connor for 3. There. Oh, unlucky there. Is that Aisling Scanlon? Number 5, Michelle Sheeran. Was knocked out there. That's number 4, Orla Lane. The ball into St. Mary's. Julianne O'Connell put it in. Pause there, Philomena O'Connor. It's good work there by St. Mary's. They're under pressure. Pass there is blocked by Orla Lane. She brings the ball forward. She gets out there, it's number 5, Michelle Sheeran. Michelle Sheeran again. She shoots, great score there on Michelle Sheeran. Philomena O'Connor. That's knocked out there on Michelle Sheeran. Philomena O'Connor. It's on the Crowley. Philomena now to put it in. There you heard it. Miriam Lane, she shoots. Oh, look at it's out there. Philomena O'Connor, she shoots. That's drop shot again. Ball's knocked out there by Miriam Lane. Ball into the wall. Rip ball up there too. Oh, look at Julianne O'Connell now to bring the ball away. She gets out to Miriam Lane. Oh, looky there. Michelle Sheeran. She gets it off. That's a great score there on Michelle Sheeran. And 1. 5 points to 2 now. She misses. Foul there is on Julianne O'Connell. Mary O'Brien take it out. She puts it in. Number 4, Orla Lane gets it out to Mary O'Brien again. She gets it out to number 10, Aisling Scanlon. She gets a shot off. Oh, just that bit short. Philomena O'Connor. Julianne O'Connell now. She gets into Miriam Lane. She's fouled. 2 shots there, Miriam Lane. Scored the first one, it's good score there, Miriam Lane. And she scores the second one, it's a great score there for Miriam Lane. Good free throw shooting. Aisling Scanlon again. Miriam Lane brings the ball up the court. Tracks forward to Mary Hurley. She gets a great score there on Mary Hurley. Aisling Scanlon. She's out there as number 6, Maura Dillon. And she's caught for travelling. Oh, Miriam Lane straight through. Easy basket. Good score there, Miriam Lane. Timeout.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Philomena O'Connor here now. She gets out there to Mary Hurley. Down to Miriam Lane. Miriam Lane drives the baseline, gets shot off. That's a great score there by Miriam Lane. St. Mary's have taken a 5-point lead now, 10 points to 5. Down to Michelle Sheridan. Jump ball in St. Mary's. Good shot. This is number 4, Orla Lane, out over the baseline. So baseline ball in St. Mary's. Julianne O'Connell. Clump movement, out to Philomena O'Connor. Philomena O'Connor drives. Out to Julianne. Over to Mary Hurley. Michelle Sheeran. Oh, great steal there by Mary Hurley. She drives, she gets the shot off. Oh, she misses, but she got the foul. 2 shots in favour of the home side on the visiting bench, St. Mary's. Oh, look there, Mary Hurley missed the first one. Scored the second one now. This is Aisling Scanlon. Gets out to Michelle Sheeran. Mary O'Brien. She misses. And And the foul there is on Philomena O'Connor. Scores the first one. It's great shooting there by number 4, Orlane. A shot there, Aisling Scanlon, unlucky. Loose ball falls to Miriam Lean. She's caught for travelling. No, it's a foul. Travelling there, ball up to Duo. Aisling Scanlon to Michelle Sheeran. Ball to Aisling Scanlon again. She's fouled by number 7, Julianne O'Connell. Substitution on comes Anya Clifford. That's Michelle Sheeran now. Michelle Sheeran. She brings the ball up the court. Philomena O'Connor to Anya Clifford. Philomena O'Connor again. Julianne O'Connell. There you heard her. She drives, she shoots. Unlucky there. Orla Lane. She drives, she gets the shot off. Unlucky though. Great defensive work there by Mary Hurley. Jump ball in. Time out. Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah. Michelle Sheeran, she shoots. That's great defensive work there by Miriam Lean. Mary O'Brien out to go to the ball. Got movement in around the key. She tries to get to Michelle Sheeran. Turns, she shoots. Unlucky there. Orla Lane. Ball out, last touch, Philomena O'Connor. That's a foul there. 11 points to 6. Orla Lane, she missed the first one. She missed the second one. Now Philomena O'Connor brings the ball up the court. Philomena. Ball inside. Mary Hurley missed the simple layup. But great work there by Miriam Lean. They found themselves wide open. Straight through the back door for Mary Hurley. And she scores the resulting shot. Great work there by Miriam Lean. This is number 10, Aisling Scanlon. Aisling Scanlon, she brings the ball. She drives on a bit and she's under fierce pressure here by Philomena O'Connor. She gets down there to Michelle Sheeran. She drives, she gets the shot off. Great defensive work there. Last touch, Mary O'Brien, ball in St. Mary's. Anya Clifford put the ball in, she gives it into Philomena O'Connor. Philomena O'Connor, up to Mary Hurley. Mary Hurley, up down the line there to Miriam Lean. Last touch, Orla Lane, St. Mary's ball again. Philomena O'Connor now. Out there to Anya Clifford. Anya Clifford, she drives. She gets out to Julianne O'Connell. Miriam Lean again. Julianne O'Connell. Into Miriam Lean. She gets the shot off. That's a great score there. Great move there by St. Mary's. They knew Wall putting on the pressure there for the sideline ball. Dennis Corley's all that worked out in training. Gets in this Mary Hurley. She turns, she shoots. Unlucky there. Orla Lane with the rebound. She's caught for travelling. She gets the ball out. Michelle Sheeran, she goes out over the sideline. Ball in St. Mary's, 16 points to 6. Miriam Lean. She shoots. Good rebound there by Mary Hurley. Philomena O'Connor, she shoots. Great score there by Philomena O'Connor. Mary O'Brien. This is Ashton Scanlon. Ashton Scanlon. Is it counted? No, it's not. It's not counted. Right. Half-time score is 18 points to 6 in favour of St. Mary's. Second half here, Michelle Sheeran puts it inside. It's great defensive work there by Miriam Lean again. Julianne O'Connell, she falls. Great ball inside. Anna Clifford, oh, she missed the simple layup. The second chance she shoots, she gets fouled, 2 shots. Great shot there by Anna Clifford. Oh, she missed the second one. Good rebound there by Orla Lane. Over to Maura Dillon. Maura Dillon now. She drives and she's fouled. She's fouled by Anna Clifford. No, sorry, it's actually Maura Hurley she was fouled by. Or it's Michelle Sheeran. Sheeran. Philomena O'Connor. Up to Julianne O'Connell. She shoots. Unlucky. Good rebound there by Philomena O'Connell. She misses. She throws it back. Orla Lane on a fast break. She got to beat Anna Clifford. She turned, but she missed the shot. Foul there by Mary Hurley. There, she makes that one. Let's go there, Orla Lane. Philomena O'Connell now. She gets up to Julianne O'Connell. Miriam Lean. Philomena O'Connor. Miriam Lean out to Julianne O'Connell for 3. Oh, unlucky there. Unlucky. Maura Dillon. She's fouled by number 11. Mary Hurley. Aisling Scanlon. She throws it long to Orla Lane. Orla Lane turns. She turns it off for a shot. Oh, she's brilliant. Absolute brilliant defending there by Mary Hurley. Anna Clifford picks up the loose ball. Julianne O'Connell. She makes a score and 1. Great play there by Julianne O'Connell and Anna Clifford. Looking here by Julianne O'Connell, Michelle Sheeran, Orla Lane, ball out of play, St. Mary's ball, into Mary Hurley, stolen there by Michelle Sheeran. She carries it up the court, great ball control there, she drives, she shoots, and she's fouled by number 13, Philomena O'Connor. She missed the first one. She scored a second one, good score there by Michelle Sheeran. Miriam Lean, unlucky there. Julianne O'Connell. Ball there on number 22, Anna Clifford. Aisling Scanlon. She's faced with Julianne O'Connell. She's over to Michelle Sheeran. Into Maura Dillon. Out to Orla Lane. Great score there by Orla Lane. 21 points to 10, 11 points in it. Julianne O'Connell. Miriam Lean, she shoots, unlucky there. Great rebound there by Mary Hurley, she shoots. Great score there by Mary Hurley. Stolen by Miriam Lean. Up to Anna Clifford. 2 shots. She missed the first one. She scored the second one. Great score there by Anna Clifford. Michelle Sheeran now. She brings the ball up the court. She shoots. Unlucky there. This is Orla Lane now. She gives to Maura Dillon. Up to Aisling Scanlon. Aisling Scanlon back to Michelle Sheeran. Aisling Scanlon again. It's Laura Collins. Into Orla Lane. Maura Dillon. Unlucky there. Good rebound there, Mary Hurley. Shot comes off there from Anna Clifford, unlucky. Conor Crowley on again. She replaces Julianne O'Connell. Great work there by Anna Clifford. Philomena O'Connor. Baseline ball. Miriam Lean, she shoots. Unlucky there. Michelle Sheeran. Aisling Scanlon, she shoots. Ball breaks loose to Anna Clifford. She throws it up. It's Mary Hurley. She shoots. Great score there, Mary Hurley. Drive. Unlucky there. Miriam Lean. She shoots. Unlucky there. Michelle Sheeran now. Anna Clifford, ball stolen off there by Michelle Sheeran. Ball in from the side of St Mary's. Philomena O'Connor into Miriam Lean. Anna Clifford. Miriam Lean, ball stolen there by Orla Lane. One back in there by Clona Crowley. Anna Clifford, she shoots. Unlucky there. Maura Dillon runs into trouble. She gets it back to, it's in hands now. Michelle Sheeran. Up to Mary Hurley. Great catch there by Maura Dillon. Orla Lane. Great score there with Michelle Sheeran and 1. She missed a good rebound there with Miriam Lean. Shot there, great score by Philomena O'Connor. Drove through the crowd. No arbiter. Michelle Sheeran, she shoots. Oh, looky there. The foul there is on number 10. Oh, sorry, no, it's actually number 8, Miriam Lean. Great score there by Orla Lane. She missed the second one. Good rebound there from Maura Dillon. Was knocked out with Miriam Lean. St. Mary's ball in. Only Clifford now on the ball. She brings the ball up the court. Philomena O'Connor. Daniel McLaughlin. Out to Miriam Lean. Ball's knocked out by Orla Day. St. Mary's ball in. Philomena O'Connor. Daniel McLaughlin. Warren Clifford. Conor Crowley. Philomena O'Connor. Daniel McLaughlin. She drives. She gets the shot off. Oh, looky there. St. Mary's ball in now. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. 28 points to 15. Warren Clifford. She's fouled. 2 shots. Scores the first one. And the second one, Grace shooting there by Anna Clifford. She gets out there. Shot comes off. Oh, lucky, drop shot. Nothing but air. Julianne Connell. Gets the ball into Miriam Lee. Miriam Lee drives, gets shut off. Unlucky there. Julianne O'Connell. Sorry, Conor Crowley. Scores second one. Orla Lane. Shot comes after of number 7, Annie Sheehy. She makes the second one. 31 points, 16 now. We're in the final minutes. Goal scored there by Cordal O'Connor. Great rebound there by Lauren Pundle. Then McLaughlin. Jump ball in Dwar. Julianne O'Connell to Claudia Crowley. She shoots, she's fouled, 2 shots, 2 seconds remaining on the clock, 33 points, 16. Shoots, she scores. And she makes the second one. No, she doesn't. We're lucky there. Orling gets the rebound. That's the game. 34-point good comprehensive win there by St. Mary's. Good, solid play.
And they were in by Captain Julianne O'Connell. Congratulations. And very well basketball from her father's side of the family. Only Clifford. Kerry Lee. Cordal Crowley. Philomena O'Connell. Kerry. Daniel McLaughlin, Steve Kelly, Laurie O'Malley, Peter Garvey, Sinead Diddy, and Laurie Cullen. And then by airport, Part2. Up here, to my right, Kerry to the right. And then by airport,
Sponsored by Rhino Mills, Church Street, Castleisland. Ball goes in, Nave Lockton come up with it first. Tricia Sullivan fights hard for it and we'll have another jump ball. We have the two captains here, Teresa Hartnett. And we have Tracy Hartnett now coming up with the ball. Tracy gives it over to Emer Crowley. Emer looks for Margaret on one side. Margaret, oh, had looked there, Peggy, or sorry, Margaret is her name, I think. Tricia gets the ball, gives it over to Cara Boston. Cara out to Tracy, back to Cara. Margaret's looking for it inside. Tracy gives it over to Cara. Cara thinks of the shot, gives it to Tricia. Back out. Tracy looking for the gap inside. Neve Loughlin defending very well here. Emer has it. Gives it over to Cara. Cara to Tricia. Very patient here. Tracy takes the shot. Hard luck with that one. And we'll have possession for Neve Loughlin. We have Orla McCarthy now carrying up the ball. Orla looking over, gives it in. It's number 10, Lorraine Mahoney. Misses the ball there. Tracy comes away with it. Tracy gives it over to Emer. Emer to Margaret. Out to Tracy. Emer drives through. Elects not to take the shot, gives it to Tracy instead. Tracy cuts in. And we have 2 points there for Tracy Hartnett. Tracy. Now we have Neve Loughlin coming away with Orla McCarthy under pressure from Cara Boston. Cara commits the foul. And this is Teresa Hartnett. Gives it into Orla McCarthy. Orla bringing the ball down. Nice slow build up. St. Mary's River Island should be favourites for this one, but anything can happen. Orla looking for a gap, nothing there. Emer and putting pressure on her. That's a great check there by Tracy Hartnett inside. Orla McCarthy with it. Drives through. Foul on Tracy. 2 shots. I will put Orla to the line. No. Orla taking her time, hopping it. Looks down, looks up. Straight through the hoop. Good shot there for Orla McCarthy. Taking her second shot. Same as before, no difference. 2 points each. Tracy brings it down. Cara Boston has it. Cara gives it out to Tracy. Tracy looking for a gap inside. Yates gives it in. Margaret Dunho takes a couple of steps with that. Got away with it. And, oh, how did that stay out? Great walk inside there by Tricia. Tricia O'Sullivan and Grana Holly going for this. Grana Holly stepped over the line, possession for Castleisland. Tracy now with the ball. Gives it over to Emer. Emer drives through. Foul committed there by Orla McCarthy. Now we have Emer Crowley inbounding the ball. Lot of movement here by St. Mary's River Island. Tracy thinks of the shot, was just inside the 3-point line, decided against it. Gives it to Emer. Emer into Tricia Sullivan. Tricia out to Tracy. Tracy looks over here to Cara Boston. Cara drives through the middle, puts it up one-handed. Hard luck with that. Rebounded well inside there by Peggy O'Donoghue. Peggy gives it out to Cara. Cara out to Tracy. Back into Cara again. Cara looks for Trish inside. There was a kind of a bad ball. Tricia couldn't get control of it. Orla McCarthy comes away with it. Faced by Emer Crowley. gives it over Teresa Hatlett. Teresa passes over Grania Holly, back out again to Grania. Grania travels with the ball. Possession for St. Mary's River Island. This game very slow to liven up. Nobody live in it yet. 6 minutes 17 seconds to go in the first half. 2 points each. Margaret and Ho over to Cara. Cara loses that one. Great work there by Grania Holly. Gives it to Teresa Hatlett. Teresa drives in. Unlucky with that one. Margaret or Tracy had to guess the rebound. Was fouled. Couple of substitutions. We have Nora Bucks coming on. Nora Buckley coming on for Cara Brosnan. We have a couple of fans here of Nora Buckley. And Nora has the ball now, gives it to Tracy. Tracy over to Emer. Emer drives through, tries to get it into Margaret. Not a great pass, probably not the right option. Tommy Dom is calling Margaret, and not tighten up, keep going. Now, Walter McCarthy bringing the ball up. No gap inside the middle, gives it in, gets it back out again. Gives it over Teresa Hatlett. Teresa tries the 3-point effort. Hard luck, well rebounded inside there by Margaret O'Donoghue. Margaret gives a kind of a slack pass there, but Tracy recovers. Gets the ball, brings it down. Gives it over Emer Crowley. Goes in around the back. No way in there, yes. Good call from the referee, travelling. Ran straight into trouble that time. All McCarthy, bring it away. Looking for our options inside. Gives it over to Grania Holly. Grania back to Orla. Orla drives through. Nice movement and a good basket there by Orla McCarthy. 4 points to 2 in favour of Ned Loughlin. Margaret gets the ball, gives it out to Emer. Emer steps inside the 3-point line. Misses the shot anyway. Rebounded well inside by Fiona Nolan. Gives it over to Orla. Orla McCarthy. Faced by Emer Crowley. Emer goes back into zone defence. Emer and Nora Buckley on top of the zone. Doing that good work. Orla drives through. Travelling. Called on Orla McCarthy. Tracy bringing down the ball, faced by Teresa Hatlett. Gives it over here, Nora Buckley. Thinks to the shot. Decides against it, gives it back out to Tracy. Tracy gives it into Margaret. And Margaret gets a good basket there inside to tie up the scores of 4 points each. This is Teresa Hatlett driving up the court with it. Tracy tries to intercept, doesn't succeed. Great work inside there by Fiona Noel. Missed the shot. Rebounded inside is Grania Holly. Grania gives it out to Teresa Hatlett. Teresa tries the shot, misses. Rebounded inside by Margaret O'Donoghue. Margaret gives it to Tracy. Tracy, look at the options, gives it over to Nora Buckley. Nora travels with it. And we will have possession for Neve Loughlin. Orla McCarthy coming up with the ball. Number 6 Fiona Nolan is showing well there in the centre. Getting the ball in, has it now. Gives it back to Orla again. All under fierce pressure from Nora Buckley. Passes the ball to Niamh Shanahan. Niamh drives in. Great check there by Tracy Hatlett. Nora Buckley has it. Gives it over to Tracy. Tracy comes down. 2 minutes 40 seconds left in this first half. 4 points each. Gives it to Nora Buckley. Nora takes the shot, and a great shot there by Nora Buckley. Neve Loughlin coming away down to kind of a bad pass. Coach giving out to Teresa Hatlett about that pass. Wasn't the best of passes. Tracy bringing the ball down, tries a long pass. That wasn't a great pass either. Well taken by Fiona Nolan, drives through, gets it back in again, puts it up, and a great basket there by Fiona Nolan. 6 points each, 2 minutes left. Tracy gets it into Margaret and another basket inside by Margaret. Margaret playing the captain's part. 4 points she's contributed to a total of 8. Long ball across there, and Margaret intercepts, does very well. Drives through, looking for help. gives it out to Nora Buckley. Nora gives it back out to Tracy. Tracy gives Nora, thinks of the three-pointer. Tracy, will she have it? Nora, long ball out. That wasn't a great pass. And Tracy gets back and recovers it. It's 4 against 3 here now. Margaret has it, gives it back in towards Trisha. But Grania Holly got a finger to it and tipped it out. Stop the clock. 8 points to 6 for St. Mary's River Island. 1 minute 24 seconds remaining in this first half. Waiting for Emer Crowley to go over and get the ball. Emer tries to get it out to Tracy. Emer will have a three-pointer from outside. Drops it a bit short. Nora Buckley does great work under the board there. Tries to give it out to Trisha. Succeeds. Trisha gives it to Tracy. No way in there. Nora Buckley out to Tracy. Tracy tries the three-pointer and a great three-point shot there from Tracy Hartnett. St. Mary's beginning to turn on the style now. Towards the end of this first half. Orla McCarthy comes away with it. Tries to get it in. Good basket. No, missed this shot there inside by Fiona Nolan. Second attempt by Grania Holly and missed that one as well. Tracy comes away with the ball. Drives straight down, passes for them, goes straight in, and a foul called on Fiona Nolan. And we'll have a side ball for St. Mary's River Island. 38 seconds remaining in this first half. 11 points to 6 in favour of the home side. Referee looks around at the clock. He says the clock is running. What's going on? Long ball in by Emer from Nora Buckley. 22 seconds remaining. Tracy has it, taking her time, just wants to have one shot. So the Nave Loughlin won't have an attempt to get a score before half-time. 10 seconds left. Tracy drives through, puts it up one-handed, missed it. And Nave Loughlin come away with it as Teresa Hartman missed it. Nora Buckley does great work, getting the ball back. 2 seconds, takes the shot from outside. A very hard look. And the score here at half-time, St. Mary's River Island 11, Nave Loughlin 6. Nave Loughlin win the ball, but Nora Buckley gets back. Nora having the proverbial blinder. Gives it back to Tracy. Tracy slows it down, gives the long ball up to Emer. Emer gets it into Trisha, back to Emer. Looking for movement inside. Emer runs into trouble, gets the ball back again. Nora Buckley has it. Gives the pass out to Tracy, where Tracy was, but I mean, Tracy was going in the opposite direction. And we have possession for Nave Loughlin. Teresa Hartnett come up with it. Gives it over to Grania Holly. Grania looking for somebody inside. Nobody inside. Gives it back out to Teresa. Teresa goes over there. Niamh Shanahan. Niamh takes the shot. Missed that one. Grania Holly gets a great check inside by Patricia Sullivan. Good rebound inside by Margaret O'Donoghue. Gives it to Tracy. Tracy drives up. Has the ball. Gives it over Emer. Drives in. Collects the foul on the way in. And we'll have Emer going to the line for 2 shots. Emer throws it up, missed the first one. Gets ready. Puts up the second one. Straight through the hoop for Emer Crowley. 12 points to 6. River Island, St. Mary's River Island taking control. Tracy drives in. Simple layup. Great basket for Tracy. Top scorers for River Island, Tracy Hartnett on 7 points. Margaret O'Donoghue on 4. Nora Buckley on 2. And Emer Crowley on 1. Foul call there on Emer Crowley. Teresa Hartnett giving the ball in. Orla McCarthy. Back over to Teresa. Teresa drives in. No way in there. Gives it back out again. Misses it. Emer Crowley comes away with it. Emer driving in. Orla McCarthy tries to block her. Succeeds. Nora Buckley in there like a tiger. Gets the jump ball, and we'll have Nora Buckley jumping with Grania Holly. Nora didn't get to that one. Gets it back here. Tracy collects the ball. Takes her time coming up. Well intercepted there by Grania Holly. Just got a tip in it. Put it out of play. Nora Buckley inbounding the ball. Gives it out to Tracy. Emer has it now. Gives it to Tracy. Tracy over to Emer. Emer drives through. Emer trying to get into Trisha. Trisha unable to get it. Grania Holly has it. Coach of Naval Auckland getting excited, getting his girls going. Grania Holly goes in a great basket there and collects the foul as well from Tracy. And that will put her to the line. 14 points to 8 in favour of St. Mary's River Island. Grania Holly on the line. We have a substitution. Una Brennan is on instead of Emer Crowley. All Grania Holly putting it in, yes, and a good shot there from Grania. 14 points to 9, only 5 points in it. Tracy bringing down the ball. Gives it over to Una. Una misses it. And we have Orla McCarthy bringing it down. Gives it to Fiona Nolan. Fiona out to Niamh Shannon. Niamh drives through. Out to Grania Nolan. And Tracy comes down. Tracy gives it to Una Brennan. Back out to Tracy. Tracy to Nora Buckley. Nora takes a 3-point effort. Hard luck that time. Rebounded inside. Well done there by Orla McCarthy, keeping the ball in play. And the coach, Mr. O'Connor over there, is getting very excited for Naval Auckland. His girls just aren't doing what he wants them to. 6.5 minutes left. Long shot from outside and a great 3-point shot there from Teresa Hartnett to put only a basket between the sides. St. Mary's River Island have fallen asleep. I want to start upping the tempo again. Gives it out to Tracy. Tracy thinks of going inside. Back out to Una. Una gives it in to Trisha. Trisha gives it into Margaret. Back out again. Tracy has it. No shot on there. Great ball into Margaret O'Donoghue. And Margaret gets another 2 points. Here come Naval Auckland again. Teresa Hartnett gets a good ball inside to Grania Holly. Grania misses. Trisha Sullivan comes away with the rebound. 16 points to 12 in favour of River Island. Una Brennan drives in, puts up the shot, misses it. Margaret O'Donoghue gets inside, gives it back out to Una. Una takes another shot. Hard luck with that one. And here we have Teresa Hartnett driving through, turns around, gives the long ball over. Grania Holly was travelling. Nora Buckley taking a rest, and Emer Crowley coming back on. Tracy bringing up the ball. Emer on her left, Una on her right. Gives it over to Emer. Emer gives it back out to Trisha. Tracy with a 3-point effort. Trisha gets the rebound aside. Misses that attempt, and we have a jump ball between Trisha Sullivan and Orla McCarthy. Trisha should win this. She does. Gives it down to Emer. Emer, Tracy, Emer. Looking inside to Trisha. Trisha trying to turn, gives it to Margaret. Back out to Emer. Emer missed the shot. And we have a jump ball between Fiona Nolan and Margaret Peggy O'Donoghue. Peggy, of course, from the townland of Balnard, where you can see the whole lot of Kerry. Gets up high, wins the ball, gives it to Tracy. Tracy over to Emer. Emer back into Margaret, was intercepted. Una Brennan came with it, gave it over to Tracy. Tracy gives a kind of a loose pass over, but gets to Margaret. Margaret gives it into Trisha, and Trisha was fouled inside. Score 16 points for River Island, 12 points for Naval Auckland, and we have a timeout. Emer Crowley about to inbound the ball. lot of movement there, no one to give it to. Gives it over to Una Brennan. Una gets it out to Tracy. Tracy gives it back in. That's Emer Crowley. Emer and Trisha swapping passes. Bad ball in there towards Una Brennan. Una was never liable to get that one. We'll have a jump ball. Margaret O'Donoghue versus Teresa Hartnett. Margaret Schumann this gives it out to Tracy, 3-point shot. Drops a bit short, unlucky with that. And we have a big scrum down the middle. And Tricia Sullivan will be jumping with Orla McCarthy. Great ball inside there, but Margaret O'Donoghue travelled. I have been joined here in the commentary box by Michael Jordan from the Chicago Bulls. Michael, what do you think of this game here?
Very, very enjoyable. I'm very thrilled with it, and I'm delighted with the standard of football in Castleisland, and I'm delighted to be in Ireland.
That's great there now. That was a real Chicago accent by Michael. We'll have a prize to guess whose voice that was, and the first prize will be 15 snack boxes, kindly supplied by Dinjo. Emer Crowley drives in with the ball there. Great rebound inside by Margaret O'Donoghue, and we'll have a jump ball. $16 points to 12, 3 minutes to go, and here come Niamh Loughlin. This is number 10 with the ball, Lorraine O'Mahony. Lorraine was fouled, will go to the line. Tommy O'Dom is giving out mad over there. He's shaking his head, not a bit happy. Lorraine on the line. These ones are important. Puts it up, misses the first one. Is disgusted with herself. Getting ready for the second one. Misses that one also. Would they come up with the rebound, get it up? And we have a Niamh Loughlin ball. Orla McCarthy giving the ball in. That's Lorraine O'Mahony. Gives it to Orla. Orla tries the shot. Rebounded inside by Tracy. Tracy gives the long ball up here to Emer. Emer Crowley driving in, cutting inside, and a good basket there by Emer Crowley. 18 points to 12, 6-point gap. That looks a bit better. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. Teresa Hartnett gives a good ball in. Grania Holly missed that one. Rebounded inside by Tricia Sullivan. Gives it over to Una Brennan. Una sound asleep. Ball given over. We have possession for Niamh Loughlin. Teresa Hartnett about to inbound the ball. 2 minutes 14 seconds left. Gives it into Fiona Nolan. Fiona back out to Orla McCarthy. Missed it. Tracy comes up with the rebound. Boxed into a corner. Comes back out again. And driving up the middle of the court is Tracy Hartnett. Gives it over to Una Brennan. Una into Margaret. Margaret had the shot. Decided to give it back out to Una. And Una scores. To make the score 20 points to 12. Looking comfortable now for St. Mary's River Island. Foul called. Niamh Loughlin bringing down the ball. Teresa Hartnett gives it out to Orla McCarthy. Orla over the side to Grania Holly, tries a 3-point effort. Missed it. Tracy comes up with the rebound. Slowing it down. 1 minute 19 seconds left. Surely a win here for St. Mary's. Gives it over to Una Brennan. Una brings it back out. Tracy looking for someone inside. Not in any particular hurry. Gives it into Una. Back out to Tracy again. Tracy gives it into Margaret. Out to Una. Una takes a shot from outside. Missed that one. And that came off the hand of Orla McCarthy. And we're into the final minute of this game now. Tracy brings it out. Looks for someone inside. Margaret's making a cut through the middle. Tracy doesn't see her. Gives it over to Una. Una gives it to Tracy. Tracy looks inside, gives the ball over to Emer Crowley. 31 seconds left in the game. 20 points to 12, and we have a timeout. Grania Holly bringing down the ball, gives it over to Teresa Hartnett. Back to Grania. Grania over here to Ola McCarthy. Ola takes a shot from outside. Tricia Sullivan comes out with the rebound, gives to Margaret O'Donoghue. Margaret to Tracy. Tracy faced with Grania Holly, leaves her in her wake. Goes back over. Thinks of giving it to Una. Decides against it, gives it over here. We have a substitute on, is Noreen O'Sullivan. Tracy has it, gives it over to Noreen. Noreen goes through, was fouled on the way in, and the game is over. With the final score, St. Mary's River Island 20, Neve Loughlin 12. Now for the final of the boys under 15 county. This competition is sponsored by Joe Gainey's Snow White Dry Cleaners. And this final is between St. Mary's versus St. Anne's. Philippus O'Connell winning that one for St. Anne's. But we have Morris O'Connell driving in and a great basket there. Great start for St. Mary's River Island. Great basket there by the captain of St. Mary's, Morris O'Connell. Bringing down. Kevin O'Connor has the ball. Gives it over to Sean Moriarty. Sean gives it in to David O'Connor. Long shot outside there by Sean Moriarty. Wasn't had luck. Great rebound by Morris O'Connell. Morris driving straight in through the middle, puts it up. Missed that one. Gets the rebound, but he was travelling on the way in. First five for St. Mary's: David O'Connor, Dermot Foley, Sean Moriarty, Philip O'Connor and Kevin O'Connor. Good work out here by Dermot Foley now on the ball. Gives it over to number 12. Ball in there by David O'Connor. David misses it. Cliff Cahill comes up with it. And Cliff, off he goes. Number 14 on his back. Gives it into his captain inside. And a great basket again by Morris O'Connell. Great run down here. Great shot there. Good rebound inside by Danny Ryan of Castleisland. Cliff Cahill brings it over. Travelling there by Danny Ryan. First five for St. Mary's: Morris O'Connell, Cliff Cahill, Danny Ryan, Connie Hayes and Dennis O'Connor. Have the ball now. Gives it over. Dermot Foley has it. Dermot gives it in to David O'Connor. Out. Nearly intercepted there. Kevin O'Connor driving through the foul. Will be ball from the side. David O'Connor gives it in. Kevin O'Connor passes the ball over to Dermot Foley. Dermot runs into trouble. Nothing in there. Passes it back out to Kevin O'Connor. Kevin drives through. Tries to get the foul. No good. Great rebound inside by Morris O'Connell. Morris drives it, gives it down to Dinjo. Dennis O'Connor gives it back off to Morris. Morris travels with it. And St. Anne's bringing the ball down. Kevin O'Connor gives it over. Sean Moriarty passes into David O'Connor. David goes in the back door. Gets the foul. Cliff Cahill fouls him on the way in. 2 shots. Referees for this game is Tim Egan with the ball now and Jimmy Carroll. David O'Connor puts it up. Had luck with that one. Seemed to be going in. Then rolled around the hoop. David taking his second one. Puts it up. Hits it a little bit too hard. Rebound aside by Sean Moriarty. Sean gives it out. Dermot Foley back over here to David O'Connor. All the way out to Dermot Foley. Kevin O'Connor. Back out to Dermot Foley. Dermot takes the shot. Fouls inside. Possession for St. Mary's River Island. Bad pass there by Danny Ryan. He won't be happy with that one. Denny is giving out. Kevin O'Connor drives straight through the middle. Misses it. Rebounded well inside by Morris O'Connell. Morris driving straight up through the middle. Takes on the two of them off the backboard and a great basket there again. And now we have been joined by the famous man. We're waiting for him all day. We were wondering, was he like Santa Claus? Was he going to come? Mort, he's here. He has the briefcase. Is it a budget? Is it Tralee Dynamos, founded in 1901? And they will be disbanded next year, seeing as Mort is after taking over. Great basket there by number 11, Kevin O'Connor, to put the score 6 points to 2. I remember years ago Mort used to be here and he used to be commentating on all the games. He used to love commentating on the small games and the big games. But now, of course, since he's so famous with Radio Kerry, he'll only come and commentating on the Premier. Gets it back out and well intercepted there by Danny Ryan. Danny flying down, puts it up, gets the foul, gets the basket, and will go to the line for the extra point. Great work there by Danny Ryan. 8 points to 6 in favour of St. Mary's River Island. Scorers for St. Mary's: Morris O'Connell on 6 points, Danny Ryan on 2 points. Scorers for St. Anne's: David O'Connor 2 points, Philip O'Connor 2 points, Kevin O'Connor 2 points. Great shot inside there by Cliff Cahill, missed it. Who did that go off for last? Not gone out over the line yet. As we have St. Anne's coming away, the incredible Hulk. Philip O'Connor gets through, says he was fouled, no assist to Megan. Great interception there by number 11. Oh, misses unbelievably under the board. And we have a 3-second call on Philip O'Connor. Great work there by Kevin O'Connor. Was in for a simple layup. Normally he put those ones away with his eyes closed, but on this occasion didn't make it. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in this game. Mort, what do you think this has the makings of a great game?
It has, yeah, very close, just 2 points in it. I think Danny Ryan could be the key here. Young O'Connor is also playing well, but Ryan could be the key. I think if they keep it up now, it's going to be vital. There's only less than a minute left, so the next basket is going to be vital. 8-6 is the score. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the second half.
And a great shot in the onside by Connie Hayes to register another 2 points. Just coming up to half-time now, 10 points to 6. St. Anne's, can they reply with another score before half-time? David O'Connor gets it over there to Kevin O'Connor. Kevin drives it in. Dermot Foley got up in a great basket there by Dermot Foley. 2 points in the 24 seconds left. Castleisland coming down. David Carney looks at the clock on the way down, gives it to Cliff Cahill. Cliff drives in the back door. Good ball in. No foul there, says the referee. And St. Anne's come lashing down, flying in, and a foul call there on Danny Ryan. With 9 seconds left on the clock, and we have a timeout.
Yeah, Danny Ryan for St. Anne's looks very good, but St. Mary's were unlucky there. Looked like as if there was a foul, and there wasn't. So I think at this stage, I suppose Morris O'Connell is St. Mary's best player. He's been playing quite well. And we have Connie Hayes, David Carney, Dennis O'Connor. We got to be nice to Dennis O'Connor if we want our snack boxes, do we?
Correct.
Yeah, well, I'm going for St. Mary's in that event.
You're going to hedge your bets anyway, Mort. Make sure you're going to get fed.
Yeah, well, the next game, obviously, after this is very important, but the next game, the first of the Premier Men's, is going to be very exciting. Delta Notre Dame against Kerry Springwater, and that's a mouth-watering game. I'm really looking forward to that as we start again.
Here we are, 7 seconds left. St. Anne's have one chance here to get another score on the board before half-time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, he puts it up. Oh, very unlucky with that. And we have the half-time score. St. Mary's, River Island, 10 points. St. Anne's, 8 points. Here we are now back for the second half. This game has the prospect of being a cracker. Number 13 there was going through, but he was dispossessed by Dermot Foley. Cliff Cahill with the ball, and Tim Egan says, Cliff, you travelled. Why he's playing soccer with it now instead of basketball. Possession for Fan 4. St. Anne's come away with it. This is Kevin O'Connor driving up with it, looking for a gap inside, gives it into Philip O'Connor. Philip back out here, Sean Moriarty. Sean gives it over to Kevin O'Connor. Kevin with the ball now doesn't know what to do with it. Cuts inside, and a great basket there inside by Kevin O'Connor to tie the scores at 10 points each. Cliff Cahill coming down with the ball over the far side. Checks, gives it back into Morris O'Connell. Morris travels again. They're travelling here a lot. This isn't good. 10 points each. Just at the start of the second half. St. Anne's are coming more and more into this game. Kevin O'Connor gives it over to Dermot Foley. Good rebounding inside there. Cliff Cahill comes away with it. He's faced by David O'Connor. Goes by him. Gives the ball down to Danny Ryan. Did you check out that about Danny Ryan?
Yes, Danny Ryan is the athlete.
He's the runner, is he?
Danny Ryan and Amanda Ryan and all the Ryans from Farm 4. So he's playing against his own young schoolmates here probably. So it's a big game for him.
Good rebound there inside.
Hakeem Elijah one effort there by 0-0.
That was Dermot Foley trying that one. Game tied, 8 minutes left. Cliff Cahill bringing down the ball. Cliff wouldn't be renowned as the best ball carrier in the world. He's a big youngster to be bringing down the ball. And a foul call there by our
ball carrier has got to look up and like you, when you carried the ball, when you played with the half barrels, which is well named.
And a great basket there by Cliff Cahill. Cliff's first score of the game. 12 points to 10.
But as I was saying, the ball carrier's got to look up the whole time, and it's nice to see the young lad dribbling and looking around for his teammates.
Shot there by Philip O'Connor, unsuccessful. Good rebounding inside by David O'Connor. Just the rebound aside, foul, while shooting, will go to the line.
Do you think, Tom, since your day, do you think the standard at underage, it seems to be improving, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. I'm sure all Castleisland here is basketball mad. They're playing basketball everywhere. Good score there by David O'Connor. Brings his personal tally up to 3. Here he comes, puts up again. Misses that one. Rebounded inside. Philip O'Connor unable to keep that one in. And we'll have possession for St. Mary's River Island.
Obviously the River Island National League team has had a major impetus as well on the interest in local basketball, and if they were interested before, they certainly are more interested now, I would say, and they all seem to be playing it.
Yes, that's certainly true. Great interest with both the ladies and men's National League team. Made an awful difference to the local club here. It was great to see the cream of Irish basketball coming down here, playing in our own backyard. And I must say that even if it's only our first season, we're delighted with the start of the season that we've had. Travelling offence there by St. Anne's. 1 point and 12 points to 11. This is Connie Hayes looking for an opening, driving in around the back. Uses the board but misses. And a foul called on Cliff Cahill as St. Anne's bring away the ball. 6 minutes 21 seconds left in this one. Kevin O'Connor bringing it up. Kevin, what's he going to do? Passes over. Back inside, that's number 4, David O'Connor. Tries a shot, travels.
No.
And here we have Connie Hayes bringing it in. There's Denny Ryan. Back to Connie Hayes again. He's down. Good shot above. And a great basket there by Connie Hayes. Connie now on 4 points. Kevin O'Connor bringing up the ball. Trying to do the whole lot himself. Gives it out. Long shot from outside. Left it short. Rebounded inside by Morris O'Connell. Pushing the back. Possession for Castleisland. Denny Porter over the court, telling him calm it down. 3-point ball game.
Of course, what one has to remember, I suppose, this is probably one of the biggest crowds that these youngsters will ever have played in front of, although they have played probably in previous blitzes here, as number 14 there goes straight to the hole. Cliff Cahill, who seems to be playing very well when he goes inside. But it's a big occasion for them, and coming before the Premier Men's games with such a big crowd here in the hall, it really is great for the youngsters. I think it really improves them, and they're going to learn from this, either whether they're victorious or whether they lose. Good
basket there inside by Philip O'Connor. This is going to be a humdinger. I think it's going to go to the wire. 3 points in it. Just a little under 5 minutes left in this one. Cliff bringing down the ball. Faced by Kevin O'Connor. Goes inside, gets a lovely ball into Connie Hayes. Connie puts it up. And a great basket for St. Mary's River Island.
St. Mary's are stretching it now, and I think the defence being implied by St. Anne's is becoming quite porous. Their holes developing, and unless they score one down here now, I think St. Mary's probably must be hot favourites. That young fella travels, must be hot favourites to win it. Also, when Denny Porter coaches one of these young teams, I always feel that when he's involved, the team has a great chance of winning. Most of the time they win. Denny has a great record with teams. When I don't see Denny coaching a Castleisland team, well, then I think the opposition has a great chance. He's that good of a coach in my estimation.
Yes, he puts a pile of work in. Another good score there by Connie Hayes. Connie coming into himself now. That's 8 points. Brings his personal tally up to 8. He's the top scorer for St. Mary's at the moment. Kevin O'Connor brings it up. St. Anne's are in a bit of trouble at the moment. They need to get a few scores. Giving away the ball, giving away possession too easily. We have substitutions coming on for St. Anne's. They need to get a few quick scores here, or else they're going to be in trouble. With Frank Rahilly now coming on, gives it back out to Kevin O'Connor. Kevin drives in. No gap there, comes back out again. Tries to drive in again, puts it up, and a good basket there by Kevin O'Connor.
He's a very smart player, Tom. Very impressed by Kevin O'Connor. Likes to drive inside. He carries the ball down quite well. He's hustling his man out at the moment. I think he's one of the better players for St. Anne's, and I wonder is he related to Con O'Connor.
Now we have possession coming up. This is Kevin O'Connor. A lot of O'Connors in this team. Looks for the gap, drives through, puts it up, and a great jump shot. Gets the 2 points, and we go to the line for the extra point. 3 points in the game now. And if he could get this, he'd bring it down to a 2-point ball game.
Certainly with 4 minutes to go there, and they were about 7 points clear, Tom. I thought St. Mary's really had it, but it's now back to 3, and as you say, with a chance of making it 2. And O'Connor looks no mean free-throw shooter. He didn't even touch the ring. It's down to a 2-point ball game with over 2.5 minutes. This game will go down to the wire.
But isn't that the beauty of basketball, Murphy? You think you're away, you're up 9 or 10 points, and in the space of 1 or 2 minutes, you can be pegged back.
That's right. It's amazing. In 1 minute of basketball, a team can turn around, while in football, rugby or soccer, it's completely different. You know, you can delay time, and the scores don't come as quickly. That's what makes basketball very attractive to young fellas, very attractive to watch. And when played either at this level or at the highest level, I think it is the best spectator game in the world.
Yes. No question of that. We have a sub on now for Castleisland. Patrick Murphy is after coming on. Tiff Cahill drives in. Oh, very close with that one. Just rolled around the ring and came out.
Very good.
Well rebounded. Kevin O'Connor's bringing it up. 2 points in the ball game. 20 points to 18. Looks in. He's driving through all the time. Misses that one. Gets over again to try and get the rebound. Morris O'Connell was there in close attendance, and it went off Morris's hand out over the line. We'll have possession for St. Anne's. St. Mary's bringing it down now. Connie Hayes gives it over to Patrick Murphy. Passes it back to Connie. Connie deciding what to do with it. Gives it over to Danny Ryan. Danny was intending that in for Cliff Cahill, but never got to him.
1.5 minutes left, just a basket in it. Could we go on looking at free throws?
Well, if it will be a draw, Mort, we'll have 3 minutes of extra time.
Oh yes, fair point, yeah.
So the final, oh, another effort there again. 2 shots there by David O'Connor. Should surely have potted one. And we have Morris O'Connell on the break, puts it up. Oh, misses a simple layup. And we have a foul.
Well, I think really that was a situation where I think it was Morris O'Connell. He went for the fancy layup instead of taking the easy one, and 4 points would have made all the difference. And now they've got to score here. I think if they score here, they'll win the game.
Cliff puts it up, missed that one. Great rebound inside by Philip O'Connor. Gives it to Kevin O'Connor. Kevin flying down the court. What's he going to do? Gets the foul. Doesn't misses the basket, but I think he'll have 2 shots. He will. He'll go to the line. 45 seconds remaining. 2 points in it.
45 seconds. It depends on whether he's not
going to the line. Bringing it back. Brings it back out again. This is Kevin O'Connor. Passes it into David O'Connor. David back out to Dermot Cole. Dermot drives in. Was called for travelling. And we will have possession for St. Mary's River Island. The timeout is called.
Well, the timeout is called. 2 points in it, and really Denny Porter is trying to get his troops together now to get an offence where they can score a basket. If St. Mary's score a basket and go 4 clear, I think that is it. In the meantime, if they miss, they will allow 1 offence at least for St. Anne's, and they could come back and either score a 2 or a 3. So it's still in the balance, but my money at the moment would be on St. Mary's just to hang on. But it's going to be very close, Tom.
Yeah, I suppose Denny's over now. He's telling his troops to get the ball, slow it down, use up the clock, use maybe 24, 25 seconds of the clock and have 1 shot.
Yeah, I would say go to Cliff Cahill. He seems the guy to go inside. Maybe Morris O'Connell, but he missed the layup. Use up the clock, have a safe ball handler. I'd say St. Anne's will be taught to foul. So we may have somebody going to the line. But they're on 16 fouls, so they have 1 to give, I suppose.
Yes. Now we've Connie Hayes bringing it down, trying to slow it down. keeping control of the ball, gives it over Patrick Murphy. Patrick looking around, and he's robbed. And we have Kevin O'Connor going to the hoop, and a great basket there by Kevin O'Connor to tie it up. Now we have 16 seconds left. St. Mary's River Island have possession. They must get a shot on board here, and a successful one. Marcus O'Connor driving to the hoop, was fouled by David O'Connor, and we will have 2 shots here. 7.5 seconds left in this one. This is going, the crowd is going ballistic.
I suppose it was a good foul to give away a timeout on the other side now, but at the same time he seemed to be going into a clutter of 2 players, and he seemed to have lost control. So I wonder, was there a need to foul him? Maybe there was, because if he did score they were in trouble, but now it gives him a chance to convert 2. But this is very unnerving for a young fella. Let's hope he can do it. On the other hand, it gives St. Anne's 7.5 seconds to go down. If there's only 1 point scored, and maybe steal it. I think St. Anne's will have to get the ball to 1 man, and that's O'Connor, number 11. They'll have to get the ball to Kevin O'Connor, because he's their main chance. St. Mary's wouldn't want to foul either if they can score here. So if they get 2 points here, they've just got to play tough D, deny them, and maybe apply the press. Denny will have worked out anyway. He's a National League coach. My coaching Christmas Blitz in Damer Ballroom in 1968.
Now we have the captain, Morris O'Connell, is on the line. And these are pressure shots. 7.5 seconds, 20 points to 20. Morris taking his time, putting it up. Oh, misses that one. The crowd goes silent. The St. Anne's crowd, of course, is going mad. Morris takes the second shot, puts it up, misses that one as well, and rebounded inside by Philip O'Connor. Foul there on Dermot Foley. 4 seconds left. Can St. Anne steal it? Ball given into Kevin O'Connor. Kevin driving through, takes the foul, puts up the shot. Wouldn't have counted anyway.
Still not the team foul, so he's okay. They could give it away. 0.8 seconds.
They'll hardly have time more to get it up, will they?
No, it would have to be straight up.
And Connie Hayes on 5 fouls. He's going off. Dennis Joe O'Connor coming on.
Has to go straight up once he receives the ball. The clock starts, so he's got to shoot 0.8 of a second. I saw Michael Jordan do it.
It's over, and we're going to have 3 minutes of overtime. Well, Mort, who's your money on?
I don't know. I thought St. Mary's were going to win it there quite handily. Didn't go down the stretch when they were even 2 points up. I thought they would, but St. Anne's looked very resilient. At the same time, I think St. Mary's may win it in overtime. But I like this David O'Connor, number 11, for St. Anne's. I think he's a very good player. 21 is very big as well. That's Philip O'Connor, and David O'Connor, number 4. So I think the 3 O'Connors with St. Anne's are going to be vital for them. But St. Mary's, I think, probably will have the experience maybe to win this one. I could be wrong. It could go either way. It's a very hard one to call, Tom.
Morris O'Connell and Cliff Cahill, they were dominating early on in the game. They seem to have faded down on the latter part of the second half.
I think it's a question of the point guards are not getting them the ball. They're not posting up inside, they're not getting the ball, and they're not driving either. So you must look for it and get it. And in this game where the clock doesn't stop, it's all about going to the hoop and getting the basket. So I think they've got to find Cahill now and O'Connell if Castleisland want to win it. If O'Connor gets it on the other side, well, then they could be in trouble.
We have the initial possession now is going to St. Anne's. Dermot Foley gets it into Kevin O'Connor. Kevin, what's he going to do? Is he going to go to the hoop? Will he pass it inside? Looking for an option, gives it over to Frank Rahally. Gives it back to Kevin. Kevin drives through, gives it in. That's Dermot Foley. Goes to the hoop, gets the basket, and gets the extra shot.
A vital basket there. And funny enough, although it's a free throw, the clock hasn't stopped. I thought they stopped it for free throws. I'm certain they stopped it for free throws. They've stopped it now.
They must have been watching you, Mort.
That's possible.
And a good basket there.
If it was going the other way now, we could accuse Castleisland for lies, but they've definitely caught 10 seconds off their own team there, which is strange. But however, that's 23-20 to St. Anne. The law is alive to prevent me from saying anything else, Tom. We're trying to get me into trouble. Not that I would do that myself.
Yeah, you've never been in trouble course before, Mort.
No, never. Very quiet and introvert. But it's good display from the youngsters, and I think they're doing themselves, both sides are doing themselves proud. Very good basketball players here. As number 14 now, Cliff Cahill goes to the line, and he certainly would want to be sinking both of these. Certainly one to put him within a basket.
Missed the first one there.
A lot of tension out there now, Tommy. A lot of people, and you know your team is depending on you, so it's not easy.
Missed the second one. There could be two vital ones. Kevin O'Connell comes up with it.
He's an excellent player. He's the MVP for me at the moment.
No question of that. Has really come into his own as the game went on. Has the ball, looks in complete control all the time.
Yeah, he's a good brain as well for the game. Seems to be in control. He's in the guard position now, and that's the difference. That's the difference between the teams. The turnover there to St. Anne's. 1:43 left, but I've seen 3 pointers being scored at the buzzer here, so anything is possible. I think St. Anne's would like another basket.
Another score here for St. Anne's will make it very, very hard for St. Mary's. As Kevin drives through again, falls, but still gets the ball out. Dermot Foley driving in, passes over to Frank Raleigh.
Somebody better shoot sharply.
1:24, and we have a turnover there. We have possession for St. Mary's. Young Dinjo coming down, Dennis O'Connor gives the long ball in. All right, it works out. Cliff Cahill has it. Goes one way, then goes the other way, drives straight in, looks up, and a great basket there by Cliff Cahill. So that'll be the one that would inspire his teammates onto victory, I wonder.
It could be Cliff Cahill is the man to go to, but now we have David O'Connor on the ball, and if he scores here, I think it's all over. We're under the minute, 23-22, but it'll still go down to the wire. The shots here, I think, the are in team violations, yeah. It's important for David O'Connor to score these. He really seems to be in control of the game.
These are vital, of course. Part2, and it's a 3-point game. Part1 with 2 points. This game can go any way yet. Puts up the first one, misses it, leaves it a bit short, hits the front of the hoop.
He needs to get this one because his team would want to be the 2 points clear, and he doesn't.
Missed that one. Cliff Cahill comes up with the rebound. Inside in the corner, what's he going to do? Looking for help. Foul call, that will put Cliff to the line. This is going to be interesting now. 43 seconds left.
It was a tough call there by Jimmy Carroll. Looked like a trap situation. He was going nowhere. David O'Connor, the call is on him. Now St. Mary's go to the line, and they can punish here. If they score both, they'll take the lead, and I think they'll be hard to take back. So the initiative swings to and fro. It's back with St. Mary's now. A minute ago it was with St. Anne's. Let's see.
Cliff puts it up. Oh, misses that one.
It's the important one to tie it up. So all is not lost. Free taking is vital at the end of any game. That looks better.
But he comes up with the rebound. Good work there by Connie Hayes. We'll have Connie Hayes and David O'Connor jumping for this one. Possession is vital here with 41 seconds remaining. What's going to happen now? We'll have Jimmy Carroll throwing up the ball. Run by St. Anne's.
He needs only to hold on.
Frank Raleigh heading out. Give it back out again.
No, he's got to hold it.
43 seconds.
He can hold it for another 20 seconds. They should foul him. Or foul somebody that they're allowed to go to the line. It's bad play. Bad play by St. Anne's. They're going to lose it.
Red ball inside. Philip O'Connor. There's the bad one. The Morris O'Connor comes down the corner line. In that deep. Morris drives through. Takes the shot. Gets fouled. And that will put Morris O'Connor into the line.
David O'Connor, number 4, missed the layup there. They would have seeded for St. Anne's. And now they're putting a very good free throw shooter, Morris O'Connor, to the free throw line. And is he going to win it for St. Mary's? It's very, very close. What a game.
11 seconds.
Tension.
Puts it up. Yes! There's the equalizer. Great atmosphere here now. The crowd on their feet.
11.6 seconds, they're level. This could get the win for St. Mary's because I don't think they can get it down.
Here it comes out. Who's got the rebound? St. Anne's coming away. This is Kevin O'Connor. Can he get the winner? Drives it in, loses. Cliff Cahill has it. Puts it down. Connie Hayes. Can he drive to the basket? Puts it up. Misses. Puts it down inside.
The whistle is gone. The whistle is gone. The whistle is gone. There's no foul. He gave it a 2 shot. Is it a 2 shot, Blitz? I wouldn't say so. I think the whistle is gone.
Foul call there on 21.
Philip, I didn't hear the buzzer, but I thought the clock was gone, to be honest.
Now these ones are vital. Morris O'Connell has the chance to win it here. One of them will do it. Missed the first one.
Why is there always controversy at calls at the end of St. Mary's games, ref by 2 St. Mary's officials? I never...
So that's what makes it so enjoyable, isn't it? Can't be done without a bit of controversy. Morris, can he win it? Puts it up straight to the hole. Great game, Mark. Controversial finish.
Yeah, I must quite honestly say, and you know me, I speak from the hip. I don't think that was a good finish to the game. I think St. Mary's would prefer to win it some other way. That foul was very debatable. It was on the buzzer. I think the buzzer was gone, but it wasn't blown. The seconds were gone. The buzzer should go automatically. I don't know what was wrong. At the end of the day, St. Anne's was still very, very unlucky. I see them out there, they're devastated. They could have won it 3 there because David O'Connor should have taken the layup. But again, unsatisfactory at the end of a contest. But St. Mary's win again, and who cares?
We have Denise Diggy here on behalf of our father, who are getting to the project. I'm not to say that. So, we have the winning captain, and he is Morris O'Connell.
For the final of the boys under 17 county, and we have the local side St. Mary's River Island versus St. Paul's of Killarney. We have Garrod Nagle gives the ball in, that's number 15. John Griffin loses the ball, and here we have Neelis Lyons coming down with it. Gets the foul on and will go to the line. Neelis Lyons on the line. Starting 5 for Castleisland, Niall O'Connor, Dan Shanahan, Dara McCarthy, Emmett Fleming and Neelis Lyons. Starting 5 for St. Paul's, Garrod Nagle, John Griffin, Mark O'Shea, James O'Neill and Andrew Fitzgerald. This game being refed by Paula Fleming and Timmy Egan. Now we're back again. Neelis Lyons about to take the free shot, puts it up. Very unlucky with that one. Getting ready to take the next one. Popping it, taking his time, puts it up. Off the back of the ring, great rebound inside by Dan Shanahan. Dan, great check by Andrew Fitzgerald, and a foul called on John Griffin. This is the boys under 17 county, kindly sponsored by the Fountain Bar, Lower Main Street, Castleisland. Good drive in there, great check inside, gets the ball. And we'll have this man going to the line.
Yo, hey, Liverpool, who's your man shooting now? Number 10, huh?
With Gerard Murphy on the line, number 10. Puts it up, misses that one. That's 3 free throws after we missed. Takes the second one. That's 4 shots missed. They could be costly at the end of this game. As St. Paul's come away with it. Number 15 gives it over there to the ball carrier. The ball comes in. This is John Griffin with it. Gives it out to James O'Neill. James thinks of the shot. Thinks better of it, gives it in. Great drive in by John Griffin, draws the foul. Foul called there on Niall O'Connor. And that will put John Griffin to the line. John getting ready to take the shots. Bends down, hops it up a couple of times. Looks at the hoop, puts it up. Misses the first one. This is turning out to be a low-scoring game, but I'm sure it will explode into life soon. John Griffin puts up the second one, misses that one. Good rebound aside by Dan Shanahan. Dan drives down the court, goes around one man, puts it up, lays up, and very hard look. Great rebounding inside by Neelis Lyons, and Neelis puts up the shot and gives St. Mary's River Island the lead. James O'Neill comes up, gives it over. Mark O'Shea, back to James O'Neill. James, long three-point shot from Garrod Nagel, missed a good rebounding inside. And Neelis Lyons comes up with it, cools it down. Gives it over to Tony O'Mahony. Tony looks for Neelis. Neelis drives and misses the shot. Great rebounding inside. Looks for support. John Griffin gets a good rebound. Long ball there by James O'Neill. Gives it back out James. What's he going to do? Is he going to shoot? Takes a three-point effort outside. Had a look at that. Rebounded inside by Garrod Nagel. Garrod tries to get it inside. Number 6 was fouled in the act of shooting. Mark O'Shea will go to the line. Here we are now looking over at the coaches. John Hightower O'Mahony is coaching for St. Mary's. John Kane is coaching for Killarney. John Kane, of course, who played football with Kenmare. Now residing in Killarney, and another shot there by Mark O'Shea to register 2 points, to tie the game at 2 points each. Tony O'Mahony gives it over to Neelis Lyons. Neelis gives it into Gerard Murphy. Gerard was fouled, and St. Mary's River Island had possession. Ball given out to Tony O'Mahony. Tony has to tie his lace. Paula Fleming holds up the game. Dan Shanahan gives it into Tony. Tony taking their time, trying it around. Tony takes the three-pointer from outside. Dan Shanahan gets the rebound inside and comes up with a great basket. Long ball up here. That's number 6, Mark O'Shea, and a very easy basket there for St. Paul's. Slack marking there by St. Mary's. Not good enough at this level, but a great pass by Garrod Nagel. Spotted Mark was on the break, and he duly finished it off. Great drive in there by Niall O'Connor, the captain. Was called for barging by Tim Egan. We have possession for St. Paul's. James O'Neill bringing the ball up, taking a big hole in the middle, drives straight through it, puts it up, missed it. And a great rebounding inside by Mark O'Shea, and that puts Mark O'Shea on 6 points. Has scored all of St. Paul's scores to date, and he looks a big threat. St. Mary's is going to have to quieten him, have to get on top of him. Can't allow him that much space. Nice jump shot there from 13, but a foul called inside on Niall O'Connor, and that would be Niall's second or third foul. There has been a change. Niall has been taken off, he's been rested. Darren McCarthy was coming on. No, you can't make a substitution after that. And we have Killarney St. Paul's bringing up the ball. Number 5 drives in, puts up the jump shot, misses it. Great rebounding inside by Andrew Fitzgerald, and a great basket there by Mark O'Shea. He seems to be, he's on 8 points, doing very, very well. They're going to have to quieten him, going to have to get on top, giving him too much room. Neelis Lyons looking for the shot. Dan Shanahan takes a 3-pointer from outside. Had a look with that, and the ball goes off St. Paul's player. Possession for St. Mary's. Darren McCarthy making his way onto the team. Niall O'Connor taking a rest. Tony O'Mahony gives it into Dan Shanahan, back to Tony again. Tony drives through, puts it up. Hard luck with that. Good rebound inside there by Gerard Murphy, and Gerard puts it up again. Walks out over the line with it. Possession to St. Paul's. St. Paul's have a great crowd here, great support. Dan Shanahan robs that one and drives straight in. Gets the basket. No, didn't get the basket. Got the foul. Looks like he got injured on the way in. Foul committed there by John Griffin. I thought he was after getting the basket, but it just rolled around the hoop and came out. He seems to be hurt. Tim Egan is calling over the coach, John Hightower. John, of course, has a medical degree from his time in Alaska. He was in a university doing a medicine doctorate. John is looking down. He says, "Are you all right?" That seems to be the total knowledge of his medical knowledge. He's nearly as good as Day1. Lifts him up. Dan is all right, though. He's a tough young fella. He's going to carry on. Yes, he's limping a bit, but no bother. He's looking down. Stop is clocked. The clock is stopped. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half. No, Dinah's have to retire. Going off taking a rest, and we have Emmett Fleming coming into the game. Emmett getting ready to take the shots, puts it up, and gets the first one. Five points to 8 in favour of St. Paul's. Great rebound aside there by Neelis Lyons. Gets it out to Tony. Tony O'Mahony. Gives it over to Emmett. Back to Tony. Over to Neelis. Neelis over to Emmett. Emmett drives straight through the middle, puts it up, hits it a bit too hard. Great rebounding aside. Gerard Murphy misses that one. Out to Darragh McCarthy. Darragh looking for an opening. No opening over there. Great steal there by James O'Neill. Brings the ball, long ball down. Tony O'Mahony does well. And it hits off Emmett. And we'll have a St. Paul's ball. Crowd are very quiet. Must have been roaring and shouting for that last game. Very hard to keep roaring all night. Great rebounding inside by Gerard Murphy, and he gets the foul. 5 points to 8. Tony O'Mahony bringing down the ball. Gives it over to Neelis. Neelis looking for the gap inside. No gap in there. Gives it back out to Tony and to Neelis. And there was a bit of pushing and shoving over there on the far side. Number 15, John Griffin, fell to the ground. And he was out of pushing and shoving. This game could develop into something nasty, maybe, and St. Paul's throw the ball away. A great drive in there by Gerard Murphy. Missed the basket. Good rebounding inside by John Griffin. He comes away with it, drives up. Emmett Fleming commits the foul. And that puts the home side on 14 fouls. St. Paul's on 17 fouls, so any foul by St. Paul's from now on would put St. Mary's to the line. In the ball in by St. Paul's. Garrod Nagel passes it over. This John Griffin drives in, misses the shot. Rebounded by Gerard Murphy. Gerard looks up, Darragh McCarthy drives down. Emmett is in front of him, he's trying to get the pass in. No, fakes, goes inside. Gerard Murphy drives through, and a great basket there by Gerard Murphy. Putting fierce pressure on the St. Paul's offense here. Driving straight in. Great basket inside by Mark O'Shea. 10 points scored by St. Paul's have all been scored by the same man, Mark O'Shea. Good rebound there inside. Dan Shanahan is back in the game. Missed the first one, got the rebound and got the basket. There's number 5, goes up there, Garrod Nagel. Loses control of it out over the sideline. And the score with 2.5 minutes left. 10 points for St. Paul's, 9 points for St. Mary's River Island. Now Tony O'Mahony slowing it down, gives it over to Dan. Dan has recovered from his ankle injury. Gives it back to Tony. Tony back to Dan. No thoughts here of a 3-point shot. Gives it over to Emmett Fleming. Emmett into Dan. Dan will try one from here. Leaves it a bit short. Rebounded inside by John Griffin. But knocked out of his hand by Gerard Murphy, and we'll have possession for St. Paul's. Long ball up here. Garrod Nagel, the captain, drives through, puts it up. Hits the front of the ring, hits the back of the ring, pops out. Number 6 is Mark O'Shea, and that's another 2 points for him. I'm surprised that Hightower, I thought he would have put a man-to-man marking job on Mark O'Shea because he's the guy causing all the damage. 12 points he has scored, 12 points St. Paul's has scored. We have a timeout. Bringing the ball up, gives it into Dan Shanahan. Dara McCarthy gives a bit of a shimmy there, drives straight through, robbed out of his hand, but he gets it back. Dara first with his right hand, then with his left hand, pops it up, and a great basket there by Dara McCarthy. James, the father, is over there. He's glowing with pride. But his son was a great basket. Here we have foul. No. There's a bit of argy-bargy going on here now. Number 11 won't give him the ball. And Tony O'Mahony has it, gives it to Dan. 1 minute 19 seconds. Dan tries the outside shot, not successful. And a good effort there by Gerald Murphy. Just rolls around the ring, won't go in. Tony O'Mahony has it. Emmett Fleming driving straight through the middle, puts it up, misses. Rebound inside by Gerald Murphy. Gerald fouled by Mark O'Shea. And that will put Gerald to the line. The home side, St. Mary's River Island, 1 point in arrears. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Gerard is huffing and puffing. He doesn't look too fit. Shaking his head, looks up, takes the first shot, misses the basket completely. Doesn't look too happy with it. Getting ready for the second attempt. Puts it up, this one looks better. Still didn't get the basket. Great rebound there by Mark O'Shea. And St. Paul's come away with it. Give the ball over. Foul called on Gerard Murphy. Yeah, who's here? Here we have number 15 has a 3-pointer from outside. John Griffin missed that one. Gerald Murphy comes up with the rebound. Tony O'Mahony brings it down. Gives it over to Dan Shanahan. Then back to Tony. Over to Emmett. Emmett gives it into Gerald Murphy. Gerald drives in. Great check inside there by Andrew Fitzgerald. And Killarney gives a long ball. Kind of a wild pass to nobody in particular. And we'll have possession with 24 seconds remaining in this first half. St. Paul's winning by a point, 12 points to 11. Tony O'Mahony bringing it down, slowing it up. Knows they have one chance to get an extra score on here before the half-time break. They're running down the clock, 8 seconds. Dan Shanahan goes up, missed that, gets the rebound and gets the second shot at the second attempt. And that puts St. Mary's in the lead at the half-time by 13 points to 12. Here we are ready to start the second half. Dan Shanahan jumped up there before the ball, got away with it though. With Tony O'Mahony bringing it down, slowing it up, gives it over there to Dan Shanahan. Dan takes a couple of steps in, drives in, puts it up off the board, and a great basket there by Dan Shanahan to bring his personal tally to 8 points. Flying down the court as John Griffin looks in, tries a shot from an impossible angle, misses, rebounded inside, another shot put up, missed again, and Tony O'Mahony, or Gerald Murphy comes up with it. Sorry, Niall, that's Niall O'Connor back in the thing. Tony O'Mahony drives in, puts up the shot, draws the foul on the way in. And we'll have 3 shots, 2 shots from the line. Tony O'Mahony to score now, the home side, St. Mary's River Island 15, the visitors. St. Paul's 12. There was no shots actually, but Tony O'Mahony gives the ball in there, got 2 points. And St. Mary's are beginning to assert their superiority. St. Paul's want to start getting a few scores on the board if they're going to have any interest in this later stages of this game. Tony O'Mahony brings it down, gives it over to Dan Shanahan. Dan back to Tony. Tony into Dara McCarthy. Dara loses control of it. Took his eye off it. I suppose he was looking at one of the girls in the crowd at the time. Dara, of course, plays the football, plays the basketball, plays the rugby, plays a bit of everything. Great drive through there. Missed the basket though. Good rebound inside. Again, the Niall O'Connor is caught for another foul. I think that's Niall on either 3 or 4 fouls. And that will put John Griffin to the line. Substitution. Niall O'Connor. Yes, it's on 4 fouls. Will take a rest, and Gerald Murphy goes down. John Griffin to the line, puts it up. Yes, gets the first one. And he is the first player from St. Paul's to get a score here in this game, other than Mark O'Shea. Second attempt, puts it up, misses that one. Well rebounded inside by Andrew Fitzgerald, and Andrew travels with the ball, comes up, looks around, says, was it me? I'm afraid it was. Tony O'Mahony bringing up the ball, 8 minutes, 19 seconds, 4 points ahead, slowing it down. A great basket there by Dan Shanahan. That puts Dan on 10 points. Brings the ball down, flying down. A great interception there. Great rob by Tony O'Mahony. Tony was fouled by John Griffin. Possession for St. Mary's. Tony O'Mahony bringing it down. To his left is number 13, Neelis Lyons. Neelis tries the jump shot with the left hand, unsuccessful on this occasion. St. Paul's come away with it. That was a foul there by Gerald Murphy on James O'Neill. And St. Paul's bring it down, have possession. This is number 13, James O'Neill. Gives it over to John Griffin. John looking for options, no option. Wanting to bring it around again. Gives it in, good drive in by 11. James Jones, no way in there. Gerald Murphy comes out with it. Does a little ballerina twirl. Still has possession. Puts it around the back. Looked like a travel. Tim Megan said it wasn't. John O'Mahony gives it back in. Dan Shanahan, he's the man doing all the damage. And a great basket there again by Dan. That puts Dan on giant top scorer with 12 points. Here we are now. I was a bit, I had other things to be doing there. I wasn't really watching the game. Number 13 thinks of the 3-pointer, gives it over to John Jones. James gives it back again. That's James O'Neill with it. St. Paul seem to be running out of ideas. Run into Dan Shanahan. Dan commits the foul. 6.5 minutes left in this game. 21 points to St. Mary's River Island. 13 points to St. Paul's. James Jones drives in with it, gives the ball out to John Griffin. John misses that one. And Neelis Lyons makes a great attempt there to keep it into play, but unfortunately wasn't able to. A foul surely there on John Griffin, yes. Of course, with under 17 boys, the hormones are playing tricks with them. They're getting a lot of argy-bargy. There's a couple of arguments, a couple of personal scores to be settled. And we have 5 fouls on John Griffin. He was playing very well there. That's going to be a big loss for St. Paul's. I have to see how they're going to come back from that. Dan Shanahan coming up with the ball. Gives it over to Tony Mahoney. Tony passes off Neelis Lyons. Neelis into Dara McCarthy. Dara back to Neelis. Back to Tony. Back to Neelis. Neelis drives through. Have a look at that one. Great rebounding inside by Andrew Fitzgerald. Long ball down. Garrow Nagel drives through. Tony Mahoney comes over to cover. Whips the ball off him. Ball out of play. Possession for St. Paul. Here comes Dan Shanahan now driving up. Looks kind of a fake inside to Tony O'Mahony. Goes himself. Missed the bucket. And great drive down again. Great pass in. And a good basket by James Jones. 6 points the difference. 5 minutes to go. Tony O'Mahony. That was a costly miss there by Dan Shanahan. That would have put 9 points between the sides. As it is, we're back to 5. Dan Shanahan looking for an opening inside. No opening, gives it back out to Tony. Tony around to Neelis. Into Dara. Dara shoves up the head. A bit of a fake. Nobody falls for that one. Dan Shanahan drives to the board. misses it. Dara McCarthy gives a good rebound, flakes it out to Neelis. Neelis back out to Tony. Tony gives it over to Dan. Dan into Gerard. Gerard back out to Tony. They're slowing it down. They are ahead, of course. Dan tries a bit of a jump shot, unsuccessful on this occasion, and we have possession back for St. Paul's. Want to write him out or something. Here we are now. Number 13, James O'Neill, bring it down, tries the shot from outside, missed that one. Well rebounded by number 6, Mark O'Shea. Gets the score and will have the free shot to try and make it a 3-point play. Mark O'Shea, by far the top scorer here, on 14 points. He's counting for 14 points of the total for St. Paul's of 17. Dan Shanahan, of course, having a blind on the other side, he's on 12 points. And add another point onto Mark O'Shea's total there. And we have a 3-point game. 4 minutes to go, 21-18. Tony O'Mahony throwing it down. Gives it over to Neelis. Neelis into Dara. Dara tries to fake again, doesn't work on this occasion either. Gerald Murphy tries the shot. Was checked. And possession for St. Paul's. Foul on. 2 substitutions been made for St. Mary's. Emmett Fleming and Niall O'Connor coming back in. Gerald Murphy and Dara McCarthy taking a rest. James O'Neill gives it over. Gets the ball into Mark O'Shea. He's the danger man. Missed on that occasion. Great. And a good shot there by Andrew Fitzgerald. And we have a 1-point ball game. The crowd from Killarney are beginning to get excited. They're beginning to look halfway through the second half there as if they were out of it, but they're well back in this game now. St. Mary's River Island seem to have gone off the boil. Dan Shanahan goes in, great check there by Andrew Fitzgerald. That was a foul called by Paula Fleming. I don't want to argue with Paula. Paula was nearer than I was. Jamie Lyons is over there under the board. He's scrutinising the referees. He has his hand up in his chin. I don't know whether he agreed with it or disagreed, but it doesn't matter one way or the other because Dan Shanahan pots the first of the free throws, 22-20. Dan, of course, has 2 gold medals with Castleisland in the community games, and he pots the second one. Great drive down there. Garrod Nagel drives in, tries to come in the back door, almost shooting at an impossible angle. Got hurt in the collision, and there was a foul, push called. I think it's on Niall O'Connor. No, it isn't. I see we'll be on 5 fouls. It is, yes. It is on Niall, and Niall has to go off with 5 fouls. Gerald Murphy coming back in. 23 points to 20. Long ball over number 5. Gets a bit of a fake. Loses the ball side. Dan Shanahan comes away with it. Dan using his right, using his left. Foul call on Garrod Nagel, and that will put Dan to the free throw line. Dan on 14 points. Top scorer for St. Mary's River Island. Causing a lot of damage there from the right hand side. Every time he gets the ball, he just cuts in. Big hole there. Walks straight in, puts it up, gets the score. Dan misses that one. Gerald comes over and shakes his hand, commiserates with him. Dan puts up the second one, and he makes sure of this one. 4 points between the teams, 2.5 minutes left. St. Paul's driving down. James Jones with it. Decides to bring it back out. James O'Neill drives through, gets it in. Foul called on Dan Shanahan. And that will be, the referee says, 2 shots. Mort is back here beside me. He reckons that's a strange call. She's looking to see who the foul was on. She doesn't seem to know. She's looking, I think she said it was on 11. There's no 11 for the Reds. She's taking her time. She's trying to make up her mind. She's in consultation But I presume he would be the senior official. He is senior in age. Whether he would be, we're having there is, actually it's a barge. John Kane over there from Kinmare Killarney is having a consultation with the referee now as well. He's giving out mad, saying how could it be, looks to the board. Dennis Crowley is doing the sheet. Dennis just shrugs his shoulders. I know nothing, says Dennis. I'm Manuel from Barcelona. And Castleisland have possession. Dan Shannon bringing up the ball, gives it off to Neelis. Neelis back to Tony, back to Neelis. Under 2 minutes left, 4 points between it. Eric Fleming drives in Emmett, and a great score there by Emmett, putting 6 points between the sides. And St. Paul's have called a timeout. Great crowd here today, looking down through the scene. Just trying to survey some of the people. I see Ronnie Wall, that's the brother of Declan, who had a great game in the semi-final for the senior men. He's down here supporting the people. That's she is Broderick, yes, was playing with St. Mary's ladies last year. We have a couple here from Lee Strand. A couple of the young fellas there, that's young Patrick Hickey, son of Tommy Hickey, the video shop. We've Mrs. Gainey, Paul Gainey's wife, the local dentist. And we have Sheila. Sheila's looking, she's looking very sad there. And there's consultation over here. Gerard Murphy is explaining the situation, and if you were ever with Gerard and he was explaining anything, I can guarantee you that by the time you'll be finished with him, you'll be more confused than anything else. Crazy. Gerard, of course, he's a great man on the mic. Himself and Jimmy Carroll are having arguments over there. As we're going to resume the game, score St. Mary's River Island 26, St. Paul's 20. 1 minute 45 seconds left in the game. Foul committed there, a combination of Tony O'Mahony and Gerard Murphy. Mark Murphy is beside me, and he's asking a 6 marker. He says, when is Castleisland team going to lose in the Blitz? Of course, there was a lot of what Murt would consider were medial games were on during the day, and I was here manning the microphone, and I can tell him that St. Mary's lost a lot of games today. Number 5 for St. Paul's, Garrod Nagel, thought that one to put 5 points between the sides. This one is vital. Put a score between them, misses. Good rebound there by Tony O'Mahony. Tony brings it back. Drives up. Tony gives it over to Emmett. And I see Mort is digging into the snack box. They didn't bring any for me, I noticed. But then again, I suppose you have to feed the professionals. Us amateurs have to fend for ourselves. Mort he's giving me kind of rude signs here. He's saying I ate too much Christmas turkey. Great rebounding inside by Andrew Fitzgerald. That's an awful thing for Mort to be saying. Seeing as we have Andrew Fitzgerald on the free throw line, getting ready to take a few shots. And a good shot there. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Dinjo, because we were here for the last 2 hours and we were wondering how were we going to shut Mort up. And I have realised now the only way to do it is to feed him. St. Mary's bring the ball away again. Tony O'Mahony has it. And Tony drives through, and a great basket there by Tony O'Mahony. Score now 28 points to 23. We're in the final minute. And a foul called on Gerard Murphy. That'll put James Jones to the line. 5 points in it. Desperately needs to pot these two. 47 seconds left in it. If you could pot these two to put 3 points between them. James getting ready, puts up the first one. Missed completely. Will be very disappointed with that one. Gets ready to take the second one. Bends down, puts it up, and pots the second one. All St. Mary's have to do now is keep possession. Foul there. Tony O'Mahony wasn't too pleased with that one. Foul by Garrod Nagel. Tim Egan turns around to him and says, take it handy, be careful.
Had his greatest moment with the coach. Phil Jackson Hightower.
Tony puts it up. Nice point there by Tony. Puts his personal tally up to 5 points. Gets ready to take the second one. Misses that one. Great rebound inside. Great check by Andrew Fitzgerald. And St. Mary's just holding on to it. 36 seconds left. Gives it out to Tony. Tony fouled again. Had to put Tony to the line to try and advance his tally. And we have an intentional foul called on James Jones. He was having a personal argument with one of the St. Mary's lads. And they're getting, the hormones are beginning to get upset here. James Jones, he's trying to get involved with Dan Shanahan. And we have a timeout call. No need of this. 5 points between the sides. 34 seconds left. It's highly unlikely as if Killarney are going to come back into this. John Kane, the coach over. I think he's getting James Jones to rest and sit down. Because the last thing we need here now is a free-for-all towards the end of this game. We're just looking down there at the body, standing out, smiling. Duke is after informing me there. He's a man that's after retiring 3 times in the 1 week and kept coming back. Yes, and a shot there by Tony O'Mahony. Missed the first one. But I think it's irrelevant really now at this stage. 5 points the difference. 34 seconds, he pots the second one. Now we're going to have the second set of free shots for the foul committed on Emmett Fleming. Emmett puts up the first one, misses that. And St. Mary's will have possession after this shot. No, I don't think so. I thought it was normally possession for an intentional foul after the 2 shots. But no, Killarney are after sealing this one away, gives the ball down. Foul called on Dan Shanahan. Dan can't believe it. Thought it was a 50-50 ball. Tim Egan turns around, talks to the crowd. 5 fouls on Dan Shanahan. Darren McCarthy makes his way onto the pitch, or onto the court. And we have free shots for St. Paul's. 6 points in arrears, these are vital. Garrod Nagel, the captain, puts it up, pots the first one. Getting ready to take the second one. Spins the ball around, puts it up, straight through the hoop. Very good free shooting. Foul call there on Garrod Nagel. And we have Tony O'Mahony going up to the line. 4 points the difference, 27.7 seconds left. Tony taking his time, puts it up, pots it. Brings his total up to 7 for the game. Takes the second one and up she goes again. Very good. And I think 6 points in it, 25 seconds to go. A long 3-pointer outside. And a great shot there by Garrod Nagel. And now we have a 3-point game suddenly. It looks as if it's all over. But we have a foul there, and Tony O'Mahony goes up. Mort offers me a fucking bone with a small bit of chicken on it. It's lovely though. I was delighted when I turned around and thought Mort was offering me a bit of chicken. But Mort must think I'm a bit of a dog, as all he offered me was the bones.
I couldn't eat the bones with my teeth.
And I think Emmett Fleming seals it with that. Killarney bring it down. Great interception by Emmett Fleming. Travelling call. Long point, shot outside. Mr. Tony O'Mahony comes up with it. Oh, great reverse pass. Interception. 3-pointer. They think it's all over. It is now. Final score. Castleisland St. Mary's 33, St. Paul's 29.
Well done to River St. Mary's. I love to Kerry. Now we will call up TAP, and present County Warrior Team, they have honor to the winning team. And that winning team is St. Mary's River Island, and their captain is Niall O'Connor.
He was robbed. He was robbed.
And the MVP was a fine sponsored by Hermes Garvey here at St. Paul's to a bit of winning team, and that's Daniel Shanahan.
Heavyweight back.
Congratulations to Kerry Water. So we have a link to the
kind of everything going away in these tournaments, and we're looking forward to a great game here now between River Island and Garvey's St. Mary's. A lot of attention here, of course, to two of our local boys for Garvey's. John Tehan on the ball now, putting it up, and Morris Casey.
Right, we've Morris Casey, John Tehan, that's Michael Quirk, big young lad. Number 25 is the new American Ron Bryant. Number 4 is Patterson, and he is certainly a good player. Young Gat Kerry shooting, Kieran O'Sullivan is out there, Shane Murphy's out there, whatever he's doing, and we have probably a starting 5. Vinnie Murphy. Is Vinnie Murphy around? Yeah, Vinnie Murphy is here under the basket now. Michael Quirk, young Michael, is only 17. And Niall Botty Callahan is still around. And he was sadly missed, of course. Kieran O'Sullivan popping him. The other team down this side, River Island, St. Mary's, the home. They'll have the home crowd here. Normally Garvey's, because there's a Garvey's outlet in Castleisland, enjoy the home support. But it's going to be Castleisland as DJ Roach takes it up. Declan Wall. Here is young Clernan, Liam Brosnan, one of the better young basketballers. We have Michael Broderick, Eric Blair, Timmy O'Connor, Eamon O'Donoghue, Darby Buckley, that Martin Horgan, not too sure, and Benji Tate Jr. So this is going to be an interesting semi-final. Garvey's will be the favourites, obviously, but River Island have nothing to lose. They're the Division 1 side, and in their first year in the National League, they'll be hoping to win this. Denny Porter is the coach, with Tommy Dom O'Connor, while on the other side, Garvey's Billy McGeely and David Falvey. Should be an interesting clash. The crowd are up for it. It's going to be a great game. There's number 4, Patterson, as Rocky appears behind my back. Number 4. Here we're ready for the second semi-final. John T in number 15. And we have Roscoe Patterson, Bron Bryant, Kieran O'Sullivan and Vinnie Murphy. On the other side, 2 Americans, Eric Blair, Benji Tate, James Kernan, Liam Brosnan and Declan Wall. Up they go, won by Benji Tate. And it's given to Garvey's Kieran O'Sullivan to Vinnie Murphy. Vinnie the point guard from Kanturk, and the Kanturk man played against him in Clernon. Here's John Keane. Will he play a little bit better? Here's Liam Brosnan with the ball and a quick break. That quick break everything. Brosnan is fouled and the basket is good. A good play there by Liam Brosnan, and that's going to be one of the tactics I think that St. Mary's will employ.
Oh yeah, the fast break. Liam loves that. Tears up under the court, drives in, gets the score, and will have the extra point. And looking for this one now. Liam puts it up, misses that one. But Vinnie comes away with it.
Vinnie Murphy looking for the big man inside. Here's Roscoe Patterson, nothing to fly Patterson. He puts the ball inside, but there is Benji Tate Jr., a son of Benji Tate Sr. Here is Eric Blair. Eric Blair, can he go inside? A nice dish off to Clernon. Clernon misses. Up is Blair. Here is Liam Brosnan from outside, downtown, misses. But in there is Clernon. Clernon misses another hoop. They're bad misses. And that looks like a travel by Big Bryant. Here's Patterson. The Americans look well fit. I mean, they've got good condition. Here is Vinnie Murphy to Kieran O'Sullivan. A strange formation starting by inside, and he falls into the crowd. And Mellon was almost squashed into a watermelon at that stage. He almost became a melon cocktail. Here is Declan Wall. Declan to Liam Brosnan. Garvey's have yet to score. This is River Island's Liam Brosnan. Inside to the big man. There's Vinnie Murphy. And there's Clernon. He might score one. That's his third or fourth attempt. He just can't score. The big man there, they're doing a job on the big man. Here is Vinnie Murphy. Blair makes a good interception. Wall is there to catch the ball up. Does Wall start ahead of DJ Roach in most of these games?
Not in most of them. I think then he just kind of moves it over, and then doesn't matter which one he thinks is on form on the particular given time, and they'll start.
And here's Patterson, sends it into Kieran. Kieran Sull scores, and it's 2 points each. 2 points to River Island, 2 points to St. Mary's early in this game. And they're doing well against the big man. River Island are. Eric Blair doing very well. Here's Benji Tate Jr. A good jump for Benji Tate Jr. 4-2.
Yeah, Benji knows getting those inside 2 or 3 yards in the basket, will shoot on the turn, and is successful on that occasion.
John just back off the flight as well, like Vinnie Daly, so one wouldn't expect too much off John in this particular game. And there's Roscoe inside. Roscoe outside to Vinnie, inside to Roscoe. Where's the big man? The big man is inside waiting for bed and breakfast. A good shot by Roscoe Patterson. He looks a very good American. As Liam Brosnan carries the ball up. 4-4. Sides are level. River Island's Liam Brosnan. Liam drives to the basket. He tries to dish off a fancy one to Eric Blair. And here's John Keane. John Keane won't miss that. He travelled. Good pressure there put on him by Declan Wall. Tough call, but call it was. And here it is inside to Blair. Blair with number 4, and Blair shoots a good hoop over Roscoe Patterson. And here is John Keane with the ball. As St. Mary's River Island lead 6-4. John Keane pushes it out to number 25. Here's Roscoe. Roscoe stay on the ground. And Benji Tate Jr. is after landing on top of Roscoe Patterson. And you'd want to be something related to Fried Patterson to survive that.
That was a tough one, all right. He was coming in low, and Benji was going out high, and they met in mid-air, and Benji squashed him down on top of him. But Bosco seems to be all right. Or is it Roscoe?
Roscoe, be very careful. Bosco is a puppet. Now here is Roscoe to take this free throw. Very good free throw shooter. Brings the score to 6-5. Just to tie the scores. 6 minutes 49 seconds gone. Here can Roscoe tie the scores. Just in the country since Christmas Eve. And there's Benji Tate gone over the floor. 6 each. The big Castleisland crowd will really get behind their team in the second half of this game. Here's young Liam Brosnan. Young Liam inside. Good hands there. Vinnie Murphy throws it to John Tehan. And there seems to be a bit of interference there by John Tehan, but Declan Wall gets the inbound pass. And he throws it across to Liam Brosnan. Vinnie Murphy. That's bad play. Here comes the big man. Here comes the dunk. And it's a dangerous place to be back there with Ron Bryant coming from a high. What do you think? I certainly wouldn't sit behind that basket.
I wouldn't be too happy about it myself. Ron was coming in and Jez Eric was coming in from another angle as well. If you weren't going to get hit from one side, you were going to get hit from the other.
I think we're safer up here in the crow's nest.
Yes, there's no question of that. We can look down here as Von pots that one and gets ready to take the second one.
That puts Garvey's ahead for the first time in this game, 7 points to 6. Here's number 25, should be able to put it away. Comes back, Kieran O'Sullivan has it. Kieran back to Roscoe. Here's Roscoe, sends it inside to Kieran. A bit of rotation going on inside there. Declan Wall seems to have fouled. And is it, who's called? Eric Blair. He's picking up a lot of fouls. That's his third foul probably. Vinnie Murphy has it. Vinnie Murphy to John Tehan. Will John Tehan pull the trigger? No, he sends it out to Roscoe. Roscoe is more or less playing for the guard position. That's a good shot. Up to, and Blair, fouled by John Tehan, I would say. And we've seen nothing from the big guy inside. He should be dominating the rebounds, but Eric Blair is doing it. And this is bad news for Garvey's, not alone from this match, but for National League. That ball is tried to go up, and he's got it. James Clernan. Here is Vinnie Murphy. Vinnie had a very good semi-final, had a very good earlier game. And that's third foul on Eric Blair. Eric has to stay in the game. The ball is sent out to Vinnie. Vinnie Murphy to John Tehan. John Tehan, usually very safe. John Tehan, Declan Wall. The fouls are mounting up for the home side. 5 team fouls. A lot of time to go in the first half yet, as unleashes a 3-point shot, well off. And there is number 25, Benji Tate. And I tell you this, somebody back there is going to end up squashed. But he's back there and he almost got it. And up goes Benji Tate, a good basket from Benji Tate. That's good play by River Island.
Yes, their reply is to get the ball inside the Benji, leave him turn, have the shot. If he misses, Eric wants to go and get the rebound. They're playing their tactics all the year. Great basket there by Vinnie Murphy, goes straight through the hole in the middle. They're going to have to tighten up that hole if they're going to go on and win this game.
Yeah, Eric Blair on 3 fouls is not good news. He's a Declan Wall, gets the ball over the halfway line. 9-8 to Team Garvey's. And down there we have Niall O'Callaghan on the other end and Padraig Hartnett. Whatever about Niall. If Brian Delay rise on top of anybody else, we're in trouble. And there's a foul and 2 shots. Eric Blair is going to the hoop each time. And Garvey's are not playing very good D at the moment. Morris Casey must be carrying an injury. He's sitting the game out. Wayne Quinlan, who started against Paul's and played very well at Kerry Spring in the early rounds and marathon, is not playing, and I think he should be brought in now, possibly for Kieran O'Sullivan. Let's see what Coach Billy McGailey does. Eric Blair. I just want to ask what type of free throw shooter is Eric Blair.
He's very good, excellent. I'd expect him to pot the second one now as well.
That would give River Island the lead.
Yes, badly wanted. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in this, and Eric Julio obliges. Thanks very much for that, Eric.
Yes, Eric played with Garvey's as well, of course, so he knows both clubs. As Vinnie Murphy has the ball, Vinnie sends the ball across to Kieran to Vinnie. He's telling Ron Bryant to stay low. For a 6'9" man, that's difficult. Here comes Tian, he misses it completely. And Eric Blair has the ball. And here is Liam Brosnan. Can Liam get a basket? He's going to go himself, I say. Who did he see out there out the corner of his eye? And that seemed to be football there. Roscoe seems to have played soccer in America. Here comes John Tehan. It'll be pulled the trigger by Murphy, and a great 3 by Murphy. 12-10 to Garvey's. Here comes Liam Brosnan. Liam did a very foolish ball down below, left the ball out of his hands. Clernan. Here is Blair. Blair back to Clernan. Clernan tries to shoot, gets the basket. Good basket by Clernan and the foul. And I think John Tehan would want to be taken out of this game like Vince Daly. He's suffering slightly, I think, from his exertions. Being away all the week is difficult. And here's Clernan. Can he add the extra one? He doesn't look like a good free throw shooter. He doesn't. And they lose the ball. And it's possession for River Island. 12 points each, 3 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah.
There for the taking.
Good ball in there over James. James misses that one under the board. Benji was trying his best to get that one, but there is a substitution being made.
John Tina, as I predicted there, coming off. Obviously the exertion's too much for him, and here comes Wayne Quinlan. And once Wayne doesn't start shooting three-pointers, he's a very good player, and he will go to the hold. A very good young player from Garvey's. Here's Kieran O'Sullivan to Vinny. Vinny over. Kieran O'Sullivan being guarded by Liam Brosnan. Clernan is out on his Kanturk compatriot Vinny Murphy, and Kieran O'Sullivan lodges a three which comes back off the rim. And really Garvey's are not getting any rebounds at all, which is surprising with the big men they have. Who unleashes a big three? Declan Wall. Declan Wall with a big three.
Well, you were asking me earlier there why was Declan preferred there instead of DJ Roach. That's the reason. He's a great three-point shooter from outside. I know DJ is great from outside as well, but when you're hot, you're hot. DJ is actually going to make his way onto the team at the moment. Great rebounding there from Eric.
Eric Blair is dominating against Ron Bryant, and here's another three-point shot. Have Garvey's hit the wall?
Well, we hope so. We certainly hope so. When Declan is hot, by Jesus, man, he's going to keep shooting those all night.
Kieran O'Sullivan misses one, and here's Clernan. Clernan to Liam Brosnan. Liam would like to slow it down, then he will go inside himself. He runs into Murphy, and that's a charge. Liam Brosnan not noted for his charges. Timeout Garvey's, 18-12, 1:19 left in the first half. Bit of a surprise really, but I honestly think that Garvey's Americans are not functioning as well as Tate and Blair are. Would you agree?
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of games now. I think individually Tate and Blair wouldn't be the best basketballers in the country, but having said that, the two of them, they combine so well together. They work as a pair, they work as a team, and I tell you, I haven't seen any team in the country that as a unit they seem to play better than anybody else. Both the Garvey's blacks or Americans they're new to the team. It's going to take them time to settle down. Now these couple of games over Christmas, it will be great from the Garvey's point of view to get them settled into the team, but it might be a bit too much to expect for them to start functioning properly so soon.
Yes, wise words there from Tom. That is the problem, trying to get adjusted to a team. Remember, this game is not over yet, far from it. 1 minute 19 seconds left in the first half. 18-12 as Garvey's launch another offense. And DJ is in. Wayne across to John Tehan. John is out here. John will have to start shooting. No better man. That looks like a hoop. John is up again. And there's a foul on somebody here. Is it Benji? Declan Wall, the foul is on. 49 seconds left. Vinny Murphy out here to Roscoe Patterson. Roscoe, a three-point play. And in. The inside man gets his first basket, and it's a three-pointer. Brings his total to 4 points, Ron Bryant. 18-15 as we enter the final 30 seconds of the first half. Here is Benji Tate. And Benji Tate, will he get a hoop? Blair is up there fighting hard for the ball. And there's the ball. And who's the foul called on? 2 shots. The foul is called on Clernan, James Clernan, number 4, I would say, which is good news for Ike Blair because he was around the action as well. They didn't want to stop the clock really now because this could give 2 points, the big man, Ron Bryant, and bring it very close coming up to half-time. We know how Garvey's play well in the second half of most games, so River Island will want to keep the momentum up. He puts the first one in. This could leave the minimum between the teams. And he misses that one. Up goes Blair. 18-16. Almost loses it under pressure from John Tehan. And here's Roscoe against Eric. Eric has the ball. 6 seconds left. He's going to go himself. And he gets it, and he's murdered in the process. And here's the J. Roach trying to get a basket on the brush, but that was good intelligent play by Blair. Just didn't work out.
It was, yeah. It was, he timed it very well. Went to the hoop, put it up. Normally doesn't go in, but on this occasion didn't. DJ got the rebound, had the cut, missed again. Nottingham at 2 points in the difference, very little. I'm surprised with Garvey's Morris Casey hasn't featured so far in the game.
I think he's carrying an injury actually.
Is he? Well, that would explain that. But we're looking forward to humdinger now in the second half. The crowd, they're getting excited, they're beginning to get going, and we're looking forward for a real great second half in this one.
Well, I think the difference between the teams, Eric Blair has been playing very well. Benji not so much. Playing a lot of defence. The Garvey's Americans are just adjusting. So then it's left to the Irish players. It's Liam Brosnan versus John Tehan out there. John Tehan is tired. Liam, except for the opening burst, hasn't been himself either. So it's wide open. Whoever gets hot, John Tehan, Liam Brosnan, or one of the Americans, they could swing it for their side.
Yeah, well, you'd have to put in Declan Wall into the equation as well. He had 2 3-pointers, 2 shots. Success on both occasions, and I mean, if he's going to go to the second half and have a couple of more 3-pointers, they're going to win the game for St. Mary's River Island. A lot's going to depend on the 3-point shooting. Vinnie Murphy had 1 from outside, Declan had 2. That's going to be the winning and losing of the game in the finish.
Quinlan. Oh yes, I see him, Michael Broderick, and I also see Wayne Quinlan, so 2 young men in here. Benji Tate gets it down to John Tehan. Now the opening 2 minutes is where Garvey's got rid of St. Paul's Kerry Spring in the playoff games. So this is an important period of the game as Patterson is fouled. Is it Declan Wall? Declan is taking on men who are, to say the least, 3 or 4 times his size and 9 or 10 times his weight. Roscoe's going to the free throw line, 2 points in it, just the start of the second half. Here's Roscoe Patterson. Roscoe, I think Roscoe's from Boston. A good free throw shooter. 18-17, and this could tie the scores if he can put this one home. And I would probably be betting that he can. Yes, he can. 18 points all. And this is an exciting contest. It's now down to see who's got the will to win and which Americans will impose the game, as DJ Roach here talks to John Tehan, talks to the ball, talks to himself, gets inside to Eric Blair, and this should be a good one. Dishes it off. And a good score by Benji Tate Jr. Puts him 20-18. This is good play. A torn shot there by Vinnie Murphy. He lost the rest to it in the wash. Pushed the ball across to John Tehan. John Tehan, one of the better players inside to Patterson. He should be able to get this. He misses completely. Vinnie Murphy will go in and try and drain one. He sends it out to the big man, Von Bryant, who gives it to Wayne, and Wayne was almost ambushed on the way in there. He got a slap from somebody, and I think he'll need to visit the dentist after this. He's been looked at over there. Wayne, one of the best young players, better young players around. And I'm glad to see him getting court time. Now he's got 1 eye. He says it's hard enough to shoot with 2 eyes, but with 1 eye, he's going to take the free throw. I don't think it's a shooting violation, is it? Shooting fouls? No, he's talking to Benji Tate, talking to Eric Blair. The clock is stopped, 8-4-1. That was a big delay. Vinnie Murphy, it's possession for Garvey's. Vinnie Murphy with it now. 20-18 to the home side, River Island. There'll be bonfires blazing in Castleisland tonight if they win this one. Will it be River Island or will it be Super Value? Garvey's. Here's Vinnie Murphy doing his best. Sends it into Patterson, very high. Patterson dishes it out again. And a foul by DJ Roach. And the home team are mounting up. That's their 3rd team foul. And they'll be stopping the clock later on for Garvey's, and that'll be bad.
Yeah, well, that could be a factor later on, but it's very early in the second half yet. As we have Ron Bryant getting it in. A great check there by Eric there. That's a feature of his game. And Garvey just tried to get the ball into DJ. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't come up for him. And we'll have possession for Garvey's on the next play.
Yeah, Wall should have given that ball to DJ. Not along the ground. And there's a bit of Benji Tate and Ron Bryant. The foul is on Benji Tate. And both Americans are getting the ball sent out to John Tean. John Tean, who I don't think has taken a shot yet from outside. Over on this side is Patterson. What can Patterson do? He swings one across. Oh, down on top of Jim Long's head. Minutes, seconds. He was in there for 3 seconds. I think that's the call. And get a little bit scrappy, isn't it?
Yeah, they weren't too happy with that one, but that's part of the pass of the game. As Benji tries, the shot gets checked and is caught for travelling. Garvey's bringing the ball up down.
Big long ball to Bryant, and if TJ Roach had brains, he'd have left that alone.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't want to say anything to Robert DJ, especially on tape. He's a good friend of mine, and like you say, he should have left that one out.
Yeah, well, if he had sense, I meant. Here comes the ball to Eric Blair. Eric steps up. Here's Wall. He won't score from down there. He does! What a basket by Declan Wall. 3 from 3. Now I know what you said. 23-18. 3-point shooting in this game is important.
Yes, vital. Get a couple of more of those. Garvey's going to find it very, very hard to stay with that.
And now here's Wayne Quinlivan through the middle, intercepted. Inside goes John Tean for a dishes in a finger roll basket. 23-20, 3 points in it. Garvey's coaching staff getting worried. Kieran O'Sullivan and the big man Morris Casey ready to come in. Here's the ball with Eric Blair below us. Eric being fronted by Patterson. Blair's going to go himself, and he gets a lovely bucket. 25 points to 20. 5 clear for the home side. 6 minutes left. This game is on a knife edge. Could River Island do it? Could they do the impossible and beat the Super League champions of last season? Here's Roscoe. Roscoe is checked here by Eric. That's Eric's 4th foul. And Eric had better be careful. On comes Morris Casey. Off goes Wayne Quinlivan. Off goes John Tean. On comes Kieran O'Sullivan. Roscoe will be on the free throw line. I think the main thing now for River Island, Tom, would be Eric to stay in the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Eric was to be fouled out, there's no way you could cope without him. As we have very bad.
Roscoe. Yeah. Roscoe misses a free throw, and that's bad for Garvey. They're 5 points down. They need everything now as we head down the stretch. 5:46 left.
Yeah, Roscoe had been 4 from 4 from the line before that. Puts it up very good free throw shooter. That's 5 from 6 on today's game, and that's good shooting in any man's game.
25-21 to River Island. DJ Roach with the ball across to Eric. Eric is their trump card. Will he release one himself? DJ maybe shouldn't be trying him from out there, but in goes Trod, and Trod gets that. Morris Casey or Roscoe gets the touch. Here's Eric. Back, Declan Wall's the man they should be finding outside. He'll pop another one. He's been successful so far. Here's Benji Tate, and he's well checked there by Ron Bryant. Tate is not playing that well. Vinnie Murphy goes right to the Holt, and Blair shouldn't have been anywhere near him. And who's that foul for? Is it on Benji? I'd say that puts him on 4 as well. Intentional on Benji. Must be shots. Castleisland supporters don't like that. It's going to be possession, so they could equalise here. 2 free throws. Not throwing him like that. And Tate foul trouble, and this could be crucial in the final analysis. They're playing defence. The Garvey's Americans don't seem to be playing too much defence. The ball comes to Declan Wall. Quick release. Where's the quick outlet? He allows Morris Casey to get back in. And he gives the ball inside to Eric. Eric gives it to Benji Tate. Benji Tate shoots over his man. And a good basket by Benji Tate. 27-22. As the ball comes to Vinnie Murphy. River Island 5 clear as we enter the last 4 minutes of this game. Here is Patterson. Patterson gets it over Benji Tate. 4.5 left, 27-24. Anybody's game.
I would be thinking Declan Wallace had 3 from 3 from outside the 3-point line, and they don't seem to be getting the ball to him at all. I thought that they would be trying to get him more involved in the game because he seems to be hot tonight. DJ outside, trying to get it over to Declan.
I think Garvey's know that Declan is hot because Vinny is sticking very close to him now and they're not leaving many free shots. Although he's got plenty of room if he wants to move in now. He should be shooting it. And here comes Vinny, and no chance for him scoring a shot. And here's Trot, who's a mile off, really, and that was Declan's shot, I think.
It was, yeah. It just seemed to be wrong option at the time, but this is what happens in these games.
Yeah, very tight game. Anything can happen. Kieran O'Sullivan to Vinnie Murphy. Vinnie Murphy inside to Morris Casey. Morris Casey, the Castleisland man, takes a jumper. Morris hasn't trained for a long time. Here's Declan Wall. Declan is a small man. Can he lose the ball? And he fouls Vinnie Murphy. The push. And that's the 6th foul, if it's not the 7th. For River Island as it's Wall with the ball across to Blair. Blair needs to score a shot. He won't score from there. A victory from Eric Blair. 35-24. 3:08 left in it. How's it going to go now?
Oh, I think Castleisland they're going to win this one. That puts Eric on 9 points, the same as Declan Wall, the 2 joint top scorers for River Island, as they get possession again, and Eric comes away with it. Looks around for his options. Liam Brosnan over this side, gives it into Declan. Declan leaves go with the 3-pointer. Oh, misses that one. Hard looking Trod goes in, and the foul called on Trod Broderick.
Yeah, that's brought him to 17 fouls. I don't think he needed to do that, although he prevented the basketball. From now on, the clock will be stopped. Now Garvey's needed 3. They need to score. Good hands there by Declan Broderick. Timeout by 2:34 left by Billy McGailey. Now 6 points down, 2:34. The St. Mary's Americans, River Island, are in foul trouble. If Blair stays on the floor, I think St. Mary's River Island could have a famous win.
Yes, I think it would be great for the town here if they could go on to the final by beating Garvey's in the semi-final. Just give a quick rundown through the scorers there for St. Mary's River Island. Benji Tate Jr. on 8 points, Eric Blair on 9 points, James Clannon on 2, Declan Wall on 9 points, and Liam Brosnan on 2. Garvey scorers, Frank Bryant on 5 points, Roscoe Patterson on 8 points, John Keehan on 2, Kieran O'Sullivan on 2, and Vinnie Murphy on 5.
Yeah, we're set for a final 2.5 minutes here, and really it depends on whether the home side with their young players can hold their head, and if they do, and if Wall or Blair can drain another 3-pointer, I think Garvey will find it very difficult because they're not getting anything free inside, and their outside shooting is not the standard that it normally is, because John Keehan is tired and is not in form tonight. Kieran O'Sullivan with the ball. Kieran O'Sullivan, John Keehan will be the big man here. Inside to the big man, they're posting him up now as Kieran O'Sullivan drains a 3. Yes, a big basket. The experience is telling. 30-27. This game is not over yet. Garveys have great heart, and they really do come back, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did come back.
No, they'll keep fighting to the very last whistle. That was the big play there, 3 points. Like I said earlier on, 3-pointers are going to decide this game as Declan drives down the side. Kieran O'Sullivan gives the foul away, and we have possession for St. Mary's River Island. Gives the ball into Benji. Benji drives in, puts it up, draws the foul from Van Bryant, and Benji will go to the line.
Important that he would score these 2 and put more than 3 points between the sides with the clock ticking down.
No question about that. Free throws and 3-pointers, vital at this stage. The clock is still moving. Consternation here. Jim Long goes over to the board. They're going to reset the clock, go backwards.
10 seconds, I think he's putting on it.
I'm sure that was a total accident by Tim Egan.
Absolutely total accident. I'm saying nothing. As possession.
And that's the first for you, Mort.
Absolutely. The silence of the lamb.
How is it off the ram?
I'm not too sure. I thought there were shots here. No shots. And it's out to Liam Brosnan. Liam Brosnan, he counts to 10. The clock hasn't started moving yet. Castleisland will want it to move. It should be moving about now, should it? Starts to move again. And there's Tate. Can he score? He won't score from there. No, that was a bad miss. Keane has it. And they have no foul to give now at this stage. As the ball is out to Kieran O'Sullivan. Oh, long one. And there is the smallest man rebounds it. Declan Wall. Declan Wall is looking for help. And he's been fouled by Kieran O'Sullivan, a foolish foul, but he had one to give. 5 fouls now, 17 fouls. 1 minute 17. 3 points in the game. St. Mary's River Island need to score. Here's Liam Brosnan. Vinnie Murphy gives the foul. They're trying to stop the clock. 6. They have 1 more to give. 1 more after this foul.
Well, they're on it now. That's kind of a stupid foul.
Yeah, 7.
It is now. Yeah, but that was a stupid foul there for Roscoe to give away. No need of it.
And 2 shots to Liam Brosnan. What kind of free throw shooter is Liam Brosnan? I hate asking these questions because sometimes it's hard to the lads, but I think he'd be pretty good with it.
Well, I don't want to put him on the spot, but I tell you something, if I had to bet and if I had to pick one, Liam Brosnan would be the man I would put to the line. I would have every confidence in Liam to shoot these 2. 53 and a half seconds left in the game, 3 points in it. Liam could pot 1 or 2 of these to put a bit of daylight between the sides.
Yeah, he needs to at least get 1 anyway, and put, you said 3-pointer would be easy for Garvey to get back. If he was to get to 2. Let's see, that's a bit high. He needs to get this one, he needs to relax. This one is important for his team. They could regret this at the end if he doesn't get this one. I feel Garvey's will definitely unleash a 3 before the game is out. And he missed both of them. But Eric Blair, he needs to catch this, and he didn't. So now it looks like, can they do what St. Paul's did? Garvey's are back in the game in a big way here. And he's going to the free throw line now. And that wasn't very smart of Declan Wall. 4th foul. And they put Patterson, who's quite a good free throw shooter. This is very nervous stuff towards the end, and River Island there had to fault Liam Brosnan. We don't want to fault him in any way. It's tough out there, but he really should have put one of them away.
Yeah, that's not only the 2 misses there as well, but we could have came up with the rebound, missed it. Vinnie Murphy came up, brought it up.
That's a bit of a relief.
Was after missing that one now, that could be a lifesaver. We'd nearly be better off if he potted this and give us possession. Bring it down, 42 seconds left.
Roscoe with a very important basket, and he should be able to get it. Yes, he does. 2 points in it. Eric Blair has it. Eric Blair has been fouled, and he's going to the line. Eric to the line. He's a hero here in Castleisland, Eric.
He is. He's very well liked by young and old alike. Very popular. Gets on great with the kids and with the old ladies as well.
I don't know how old, but he certainly does get on with the ladies and gets on with everybody, and a very friendly fella. I've even seen him at a football match involving, I think, St. Kieran's and Long Rangers, and he was quite happy watching the Gaelic footballers. He seems to fit it in well. This is important.
Vital. Oh, it's a great score. That's the one. I think that's the one that's going to win the game for St. Mary's River Island.
The next one could be the one that could win it. 3 points is nothing in basketball. 41 seconds. What are they going to do? This is tension. The place is exploding. No. Yes. 32-28. 41 seconds. Eric Blair is on 11. Here is Vinnie Murphy. They don't need any fouls. They give him the 2. So now they'll have to stop the clock. 32-30. No turnovers. They don't want to foul Eric Blair. That's a foul. Yes. Benji Tate. Now, what kind of free throw shooter is Benji Tate? I keep asking you very easy questions.
Yeah, you never asked me the last time there about Eric, and I mean, I would have said that Eric was top class. I would have to say Benji.
Careful, he'll be watching this.
I know that, yeah, but I'll have to say before he shoots, I wouldn't be betting my house on him.
We'll say 50%, 1 out of 2.
I would be thrilled with that.
Oh, he's got to get it. Can he do it?
No question about it. Every confidence in him.
Yes, 31. It can take a 3-pointer. 21 seconds. Here is Vinnie Murphy. Here's the big man going to try a 3. Who's over in the corner? This is Kieran O'Sullivan. Less than 10 seconds left on the clock. Here's the big man. He pulls up a 3. This is by a mile. That's all right. 3 seconds left on the clock. It's all over. And
River Island have beaten Garvey's 33-32. What a victory for the local side. I'll leave the last word to Tom. A brilliant display by River Island to knock over Garvey's. 33-32, it was close. But my God, Eric Blair and Benji Tate and young Declan Wall, they did the job.
A famous victory for River Island. Probably a bit unfair to be naming out individuals because it was a team effort. They really gelled, came together, looked as if they were going to do very well early in the second half, hit a rocky patch and came back then towards the finish and had a famous victory. I'm sure Denny and Tommy Damo were absolutely thrilled, delighted to get to the final later on, and we're looking forward to a great game against Delta Notre Dame.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great game. I see Morris Casey going off there. Eric Blair is absolutely thrilled, and Garvey's look crestfallen because this was a big game for them. The top scorers in the game, Eric Blair, River Island scored 11, Benji Tate scored 9, Declan Wall 9, and we had 2 each from Liam Brosnan and Clernan. Roscoe hit 10 for Garvey's, Bron scored 8, Kieran O'Sullivan 5, Vinnie Murphy 5, and John Keane 4. So the final score, Team Garvey's 32, but the winners, River Island, 33.